techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey. So join me, Matthew Palmer, for my shows on Hochanda.
A very good morning to you. We have the one day special here with the lovely Sam. Good morning, Sam.
How are you?
Refreshed and bright and breezy. You always have a change of clothes. Well, obviously since yesterday,
well,
but yeah, I love the way you did the change between the 8 o'clock and the early. See, that's commitment. That is.
It was commitment.
That's love. Are you going to do that today? Will we see you in a different outfit at
I'm going to hold
12?
it back.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to hold it back. Yeah. No, I will. I'll
no,
change.
You've got to. You've got to. No. I'm teasing. It's lovely to have you here with us. Of course, Sam, you work for, well, people might not know you work for the company, don't you? That's been going for 60 years. You're celebrating a birthday anniversary.
I've worked for them for 9 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time. Well established there.
Well established. And you travel around and see who uses our products, and they're international, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly that. So head office for us is over in America.
Yeah.
And then we've got production sites all over the world. Our European facility is in South Wales, which is where I'm based.
Yeah.
So all this product will be sent from a local distribution warehouse to your homes.
And the company itself designs and produces stackable solutions, basically, for crafters.
Yeah, so we have around about 20 products now within our arts and crafts storage range.
Yeah.
Range from products that you can stack together right down to kind of small pen pots, marker pots as well.
Yeah. And everything is to complement each other and work together in terms of the colour scheme. And you do your market research, you listen to the crafters, you find out what they need. Last night, Sam and I were here when we launched. There was even one product we didn't get to see because it sold out before it even got to the table, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It always proves popular, that little combo of a product there.
It does. So always very popular. So I'll be highlighting some of the products as we go through with Sam. But you've seen already Julia this morning. She's got what you're about to talk to me about in terms of the one-day special. Yeah. And she's got the companion, the painter's companion there. So you can see the crafters here use it, as does Paola, as does Leonie. But tell us what you've got there in the one-day special there.
So this is the, as you said, this is the one-day special that we've got here. So this is the Deflecto Caddy. This product was designed by us. It was been made by us. This is definitely our #1 arts and crafts storage product. And I think the reason for that is how versatile this is as a storage unit, and I'll run through some of the features of the product. So if we start with just having a look down the product, you can see all those canisters. Now you may be thinking, well, you know, it's a bit obvious, but they're all clear. Yeah. But there's so many products for storage that aren't clear, so you can't find the items easily when you're looking for stuff that you need. So you've got clear canisters all the way down. These canisters can be moved around, so if you wanted to put, you know, some different stuff, you know, you can take them out, so it's not a complete fixed unit. And probably one of the best things about the one-day special and the Deflecto Caddy is that these grey levers that run down the side of the products, they clip everything together and they lock the whole 4 units together. So as we lift that up, you can see that they're all connected. Now, that's great because if you just want to take one layer with you, you just unclip one layer and then you can take that one with you. So you haven't got to have constantly one large stack of caddies. You can break them down layer by layer. Which, if we look at some of the canisters that you do get, you're getting 16 of the individual clear canisters with that snap type lid. So once that's locked down, you can hear that clip in, nice and secure in there. And you're also going to be getting 4 of the double canisters as well. Now this product is around about 8.5 to 9 inches in length. So again, it's a really good size for storing different craft items in. But it's not just for craft. We find that, you know, in my household at home, we use this for my daughters, like modelling clays, little building blocks. So it isn't just for arts and craft. You can use it for home DIY. I've even seen it being used by my mother-in-law for the dog, you know, like the poo bags, the little chew biscuits.
Grooming materials, chew biscuits, toys, So
it really is very versatile.
It is fantastic. And it can take quite a bit of weight, can't it, Sam? You were telling me.
So that handle At the top, we've had that tested, and it will hold up to 18 kilogram, which is roughly 3 stone before that potentially could break.
And it's always thinking ahead, isn't it, that, you know, as a crafter, the project will grow with you, so you can add to it. We haven't got the wheels base, unfortunately, because that always sells out, but you've told me in the autumn, hopefully we'll have that back. So
it will be.
If you are moving it around, that enables, you know, as it grows, for you to easily move that. But we've also got at the end of call the fantastic rail, because all of these individual caddies, like the caddy one behind you, you put it on your rail, and then you come back, and then you swap it over, and that's what's so brilliant about it. So that's your end of call there as well. So if you want to mount those on the wall, it's absolutely brilliant. I've got Leonie's, I've got my gloves on. It's like going through, you know, have you seen that programme Through the Keyhole years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like you're rummaging through their house. So I thought we'd have a rummage, because we've seen Julia's. Now, Julia said earlier she cannot get this at this price, even at trade.
No.
So this is how good this price is that Stackable Solutions deflector, sorry, have given us. And I've looked around as well. You cannot get this deal. It is amazing to have those 4 fantastic storage caddies and all those individual caddies within it, the trays as well, and on FlexiBuy, 2 FlexiBuy payments of £24.98. So this is why we're always excited when Sam's with us here. So now this is, we've seen the photo, haven't we? Leonie's got about 24 of them in the, so I thought, well, let's have a rummage what she got. Well, she's lucky enough, she's a lucky girl, because she's got, here's another example of some of the deflector storage. This is the long one as well.
That's one that we sold out of.
Yes, I'm sorry
yesterday.
about that. But if you were lucky enough, we didn't even get time to look at it. But she's got all her pens in there. I know in some of them as well, in her individual buddy boxes there, she's got her distressed oxides. But what's she got in here now? I was wearing the gloves because I thought she might not want me to rummage through her stuff. To be embossing powders we've got in there as well. Feels like I'm rummaging through her drawers, doesn't it? We've got all her wow powders there. Look at how much you can store in here. So let's pop that there, and then let's lift this up as well, so we can see what are we. Oh, I'm ramming that in the wrong way, Fiona. It's really quite a simple storage solution. So let's undo that at the sides, okay? So we can have a little look. Okay, she's probably at home now. What is she doing? Oh right, okay. We've got a little stipple glues there. What were these? The sticklers. Loads of pots there. The sticklers. Loads more of the Sharpie pens as well there. Yeah, you see, they've got those little, what would you call these? Lugs, kind of.
Lugs, we'll go with lugs.
Yeah. There's your lugs, so it can go on your rail there as well. So, you know, you don't have to have them like a mounting tool high in your room. And then look, we've got our fantastic, a bit of Phil Martin glitters there, Sentimentally Yours, yeah. And then, what we've got here, our fantastic paste there, our patinas, we've got brushes in here. I mean, there's all sorts. So she's got about 24 of these. 24, I know. So now, obviously it doesn't come with all of those, but it just goes to show you, you can stack loads. And I love the fact as well then that you can put these on the rails behind you. Have we got the picture? This is just a fraction of the few. Yeah, let's have a look. This is what I sent yesterday. There it is. Now she's got the wheels there, so she wheels it about in and out the studio. But you can see, absolutely brilliant in terms of storage solution. Versatile. All the crafters here use it, so absolutely brilliant. So I just wanted to have a rummage. £49.96 for 4 of those, 903010. Let's look at more inspiration. We've also got on the show as well, I know the 3 caddy one sold out, but we've got the pen caddies as well, which Sam will show us in a bit. That fits into the storage solution as well. So let's give you some more ideas as what you could do with yours. Yeah, so have a look around now, your craft room or your space, and just think, how could you tidy it up? What could you use these caddies and storage solutions in your life? Then I think the answer is yes. Well, a lovely picture of Leonie. She's looking like an air hostess there. Look at her there, showing off with her wheelbases. But yeah, she's got more than that. She wheels them around in and out the studios. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So please don't miss out, because I promise you they always fly out. And we've had loads gone already, but fortunately Sam does not come empty-handed, so we're good to go. Now we've got 2 of these fantastic storage boxes. Tell me about these then, Sam.
So these are one of the newest storage items that we've launched. I think this is about the 2nd time that they've been on Hochanda. Proved really popular, I think, just because there's a very versatile storage unit. You are getting both of them as well for that price. You're getting the largest one, as you can see, and then also the mini version of that. And as I said, these are a great all-round, and there's some clever little features on this product, even down to the lid, the storage compartments in the lid.
Yeah,
there's a ruler embossed into the top of that lid as well. So it's, these sort of little features just make the product even more handier, with little features like that. We have the lift out tray inside there, which is great for storing maybe cutting knives or kind of needles, things like that. And then you've got a really good amount of space underneath that tray.
Absolutely.
For storing your larger items.
Fantastic, yeah. That might be your takeaway for the weekend. Maybe you're a makeup artist or something like that, or like you said, we love Andy's idea of the fishing tackle as well. So maybe that's your takeaway one, and then you keep all your main, because this has got a big amount of storage in here, and again it's got all those lovely features, hasn't it, Sam?
Yes. Yeah. You've got the storage in the lid again. The handle folds nice and flat when it's not in use as well, so there's less chance of that being broken off if that was just kind of loose out. Good amount of storage in the lid. The ruler again is embossed on both of these, so on the mini and the larger one. Yeah. You've got the same lift-out tray feature and design with this product, and then again you've got the really large amount of space underneath that tray. Yeah. And I think, you'll be looking at this going, well, I can use it for so many different things. This hasn't got to be arts and craft. You could use it in home DIY. Yes. Again, we use this one in my house for just children's arts and crafts items for my daughter. Yeah, Shay's always got pom-poms, pipe cleaners. Exactly. Oh my word, I give in with sequins and little beads, because they always have those kits with millions of them, don't they? And you end up, just falling over them, kind of, or treading them into the carpet, or the cat's trying to... Yeah, so yeah, absolutely fantastic. They can have their own box each, so they're not fighting over them or arguing over, you can have, you can have in one your tools like your scissors and your glues and stuff, and then all the bits and bobbins in the other. It's a brilliant. And then, of course, because it's frosted, it all stores away. We don't have to stare at it. Exactly. Yeah. It's still clear enough you can see the items in there. Yes. Without having a clear view. Exactly, but we've got the clarity there and the top of the lid there as well. So packs away beautifully, lovely and robust, which is what we want. We want that durability. And I love the fact that we've got the mini and the large, so we can have that takeaway if we want, or keep them for separate items. Really up to you. So absolutely fantastic. One of the newer items there, £28.98, 078 209. Let's look at some more ideas before our next solution.
Yes, with so much insecurity going on in our lives, it's nice to have a little bit of control and feel like we can tidy and put things away and organise ourselves, because there's lots at the moment that we're not in control of, isn't there?
Definitely not.
So at least if our surrounding area makes us feel a little bit better and that we're in control of what we can do and where we put things, it just makes you feel a bit calmer, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I definitely agree with that. My wife's one for has to have like clean work surfaces.
Before you start anything, I'm exactly the same.
So hopefully there's no excuse to have an untidy craft room at the moment. We've got so many different options for storage. So,
true.
Yeah.
Tell us about the next one then,
So
Sam.
this is, again, this is a very new product from Deflecto. This is a multi-stack storage. The reason that we call it that is because the 3 compartments do come apart. So if you wanted to just have it as a double and use that one somewhere else, you can do. Again, you'll keep seeing a reoccurring theme of our products that it's either clear or kind of this opaque, so you can visibly see what's inside the products that you've got there. Give you an idea of the size of this product, it's around about 30 centimetres. So again, it's a really good sized storage device. You can see the little lugs at the back, so you can wall mount these as well should you want to do that. Now this product again is a very good all-rounder, and you can see it's being used. We see it in sort of for makeup, for different like nail polishes, makeup brushes, perfumes.
Pots,
then we've also seen it with the storage marker pot in here in an arts and craft room.
That's a good idea, yeah.
The drawer at the front does come out, all the drawers come out, so if you need to give them a clean, you can do.
Put all your die cuts in there if you were thinking crafting, or your little decoupage pieces, yeah.
And then the drawers at the bottom, they've got a really good depth on them, and as you can see there, again, you can take them out, which I think why we designed a lot of our products with the ability to be able to remove, the storage trays. If you have got this on the side and you want to take that and put it next to you whilst you're working, you can do. You haven't got to take the whole device. So that's kind of a reoccurring feature you'll see with some of our storage solutions. But again, this is just, it's a really popular storage device from Deflecto again.
It's beautiful, and again, lovely on top of a desk, not taking up too, we were saying last night, for the sake of repeating myself, that, a lot of us were homeschooling or working from home, and I'm like your wife, like in terms of I have to have a tidy space before I can get started, because I just feel like it's just too much interference and just too... It's just drives me insane. It's almost like when I'm going to be painting the house and clear the decks, get it all prepped. I know it's the boring bit, but I've just got to. Exactly. So, tidy house, tidy mind. Yeah, brilliant and beautiful. If you're thinking now, actually, that'd be good for my pens, that'd be good for my decoupage, that'd be good for my papers, whatever, or on your dressing table. And a big saving there, £8 saving, and they can be split up, so you haven't got to keep it all together, but it works in unison with the other storage solutions as well. So really beautiful. £21.99. 059292. I love the idea of taking it away with you as well, because it's again, the devil's in the detail with the Deflecto storage, because you're always thinking ahead and you've got these extra little bits that nobody else thinks of that really makes it helpful for crafters. And this is one of your newest ones, isn't it?
Yeah, so this product again was one that we've launched, we have launched in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a 3-tray crafted storage box. You've got that nice snap locking mechanism on the front of the product, securing the lid down. Now, one of the great things with this product, which is, this is definitely a design feature that we've added to this, is when the lid folds back, it doesn't take the 3 trays with you. That gives the product some really good stability. It prevents that toppling over situation. So you can use the lid, as you suggested last night, as for storage if you were working on something. Yeah. And then you can lift the tray out. Now, again, one of the things I said earlier about being able to kind of customise your own storage, with the trays at the top, you can actually take out those dividers or move them around. Now, again, how many storage solutions do you see where you can actually customise the space within the storage item to fit your requirement?
Usually it's dictated to you beforehand, isn't it?
Exactly.
And again, there isn't the repetition of them all being the same. You've got the longer ones here, so if you've got your paintbrushes or your zips or your needles or your crochet hooks, and the wider one there at the bottom, the smaller wells there as well. And then, when it's out, there is that deep space in here anyway. If you're working, getting things in and out, if you are just thinking something fundamental like a toolbox, but we were laughing yesterday and talking about our makeup for Panto, because you do need little compartments. Scott's got his eyelashes and his foundation and his eyeshadow and his translucent powder, but then he'll have a few earrings dangling around in there. And I'm exactly the same. I'll have my stubble and, you know, I don't know, a pair of glasses, and there's always a sewing needle in there because invariably somebody breaks something during panto or something splits, breeches or something. So I always had loads of bobbins and glue because they're also, Fee, you've got scissors, Fee, you've got so you need something like this, and this is genuinely, this is, you know, what we need, because we have a smaller version, but it's useless. It's too small. It's useless.
Well, I think as well, you know, I just want to touch on the quality of the product.
Yeah.
So maybe some people think, you know, okay, you know, £30 to some people is a lot of money, but we've been trading for 60 years, and you know, we've been producing quality product for that period. So I think when you do get this, you're going to look at it, you're going to enjoy the feel of the product, and you're going to be glad that you've purchased it, because it is a robust storage unit. It's not going to fall apart within a few weeks. No,
and that's the key, isn't it? Durability. So, you know, you've got that one-off purchase, and then that's to last. And then you've got that clear lid as well, so you can see in the top, again, the devil's in the detail. You've got that lovely inch ruler on the top there as well, and the smaller compartments in the top. So for any little small bits that you might be using, you know, we're always looking for that tiny Allen key to put that bit of furniture together. Where are the Allen keys? Well, they're here. They're here. Is it the same in your house? Have you got a pot of Allen keys?
Well, I've got a stack of these, so
yeah, there
I'm
you
good.
go. He knows where they are. He's organised. Like the rest of us rummaging around the garage. Where are those? I don't know what they call them. They're almost like the little tacks to put the leads down so you don't trip over them against the skirting boards. Where are they? Nobody knows. They're in your storage box. That's where they are. £29.99, 556907. Let's have a little bit of a look again at how else we could use this fantastic box. Or the craft box for the boys. We're looking out of it. I was feeling very content because it's all lovely and tidy. You know where things are. That gives me a warm feeling inside, Sam. Do you know what I mean? Because my house isn't like that. But I just need more stackable solutions in it. Just occasionally, you know, you have that whip round and everything's tidy, but it doesn't last long. Then come the kids. It's like a tsunami. Anyway, it's probably the same in your house. Go on, what have you got for me now?
So we've got this as a bundle today. So we've got the art box, and we've also got the paint saver as well. So, you know, we're covering off your storage for your brushes, for your larger brushes. This product is 15 inches in length, and there's not many storage kind of devices that allow you to store the longer paintbrushes.
Not at all.
It's got the same snap lids on the top, so that once the items are in there, they're going to be nice and secure. Again, it's clear, so you're going to be able to see what brushes you are storing in there. And then we've also added the foam, that way around. There we go. We've added the foam at the bottom of the product, on the side of the product, so that when the brushes are in there, there's less chance of them being damaged on the ends. Yeah, absolutely, which is a really key factor, actually, because you invest in those lovely Matthew Palmer brushes or your lovely sable brushes. You don't want them damaged and all splayed at the bottom when you're doing your lovely watercolours. So that's the art box, and then, as I said, we've paired it, so with that price you are getting both of these items. This is our paint saver. Little catch at the front, opens and secures the product when need be. It has the rubber seal, which runs around the edge of the lid. Now, that's quite a key feature to this product, because that's what keeps the paint's airtight when that's locked down, so that helps prolong the life of your paint. So we see this as it's saving you money as well, because your paints aren't going to go off when they're being stored in there. Get a really handy lift-out painting, mixing palette as well for you to use on there, so you can give that a clean, after you've finished your paint mixing. And we believe there's about 17 paint wells in there. This one is, really well suited for oil-based and water-based.
And acrylics, as Julie was using, she was using a mixed media.
Yeah.
If you're mixing up your pastes, if you've got a lovely colour and then the phone goes or somebody comes to the door, that airtight lid, it's really quite key, isn't it? Brilliant price, because it doesn't stop there, does it? You've got the lovely box, like you said, as well.
So it really does, it sort of covers off. If someone's just getting started in painting, this would be a great set. You've got your paintbrush storage and somewhere to store your paints as well.
As Sam said, those paintbrush storage boxes, very hard to come by, especially in those longer lengths. $13.99 for both of those. A fantastic gift idea as well for someone who's a keen painter or starting on that journey, or just a crafter. So when you're mixing up, rather than using your glass mat all the time and you're mixing your distress oxides with a bit of water or whatever, fantastic. $13.99, $5.92, $2.29. With that as a companion, because you saw Julia's, hers was there, she was using it this morning, we have also got the larger palette. Now this has 29 wells in it, and you can remove the lid completely, which is brilliant, so we can use that, which I love, especially if you're using for bigger things like your sponges or your stippling. So it's just the size up, basically, from the one Sam was just showing us. So for bigger projects there, you've got the more wells there as well, or maybe you're creating a mural on the wall, and you've also got the fantastic, and I'll let Sam talk about this, fantastic Painter's Companion. Now, this is no ordinary bucket. It's not a bucket. It's a companion. It's going to make you feel better, and it's going to bring love to your life of painting. Because there's a lot of key features in this, isn't there, Sam?
So with this product, I mean, at first glance, you may go, oh, it's just a bucket, but there's a lot of thought that's gone into this bucket type product. This is a Painter's Companion, even down to the handle. There's some innovation that's gone into the handle. You see those little grooves that have been engineered into that. Now that's designed specifically for drying your brushes. So you are supposed to dry your brushes flat, and that's why those ridges are there. So actually you can store them on there. Or it may be if you are painting and you just want to rest the brush down for a minute, it's a great little feature for there. You've got the 3 really deep wells for cleaning, cleaning your brushes, and then you've got that handy little drip tray at the front of the products where you can rest your brush in. Now, if you do buy more than one of these, you'll notice that the way that the product is designed is they would sit inside one another. So when they're not in use, you could just slot the other one on top and it will, I say lock in, as you can see, it would slide down onto the other one.
Which is hence why there's all this innovation with it. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. It's all the detail, isn't it? It's fantastic. And again, you've got the palette there, you've got the companion there as well. So just absolutely brilliant. And as you saw, Julia, she uses hers regularly, as do our other fantastic crafters here on the show. £13.98 for both of those. I think that's a fantastic price point. And again, lots of solutions to your crafting table there. £13.98, 128689. I'd use that just because I do a lot of home decorating and what have you. So I think that's absolutely invaluable, especially when you're up the ladder. Okay, what's that, darling? Yes, Sam, it's you, darling. It's not like it's a surprise, is it? You're standing next to me. Sorry, I thought my producer was telling me something else. Hello. Surprise.
So we've got the... so this is another kind of combo set that we're offering. You've got the 3 stackable trays on the top. So these can be used individually. They have the rubber feet on the underside of all 3 of them. So that just enables you, if you were to put it onto a work surface, it gives it a little bit of grip and bite when using it on its own. Failing that, they have been designed at the front. You'll see the way that the lips out and the bottom of that tray sits in there, so it locks in nice and securely when you have got them stacked. So you're getting the 3 12 by 12 stackable storage trays, and then you're also getting, as well as that, the 12 by 12 drawer unit as well. So with this, as we mentioned, the 3 drawers, as you can see, the drawers do come out, so if you do need to give them, a wipe down or a clean, or as we mentioned earlier on in the show, if you've got this sat on a, shelving unit or storage unit at home and you don't physically want to take the whole unit with you, you can just take the tray. So if you've got the items you need in there, just take that with you, sit it down next to you, and you've got it just at the side of you. With the holes that you can see, take that back out, with the holes you can see at the front of the tray. Now, this again is another little neat design feature that we've put into the product. So once you're storing, you know, those 12 by 12 papers, which you've probably spent a small fortune buying them, so it makes sense to look after them. So to prevent you damaging the ends of them when you're trying to lift them out of the tray, you can just poke something through there to lift the papers up.
Yeah. So it's just a lovely detail because you don't want to fray all your edges or make them all dog-endy or anything like that. So again, it's the detail. And they look so smart, don't they? Yes,
so nice and clear, so you can easily see the items in there. You know, a really robust, well-made set of, you know, 6 12 by 12 storage options in total with this bundle that you're getting here.
It's fantastic, and I love the fact that we're not tied to the desk. If we want to take that tray, go downstairs, want a bit of light, want to sit in the conservatory or outside, you know, we're writing some letters or doing some mixed media projects. Just really smart looking. I just think that they look gorgeous on any crafter's table or desk. Or if you're just thinking of smartening up, you know, some storage solutions in your home. And a great price point. Again, remember these brilliant Deflecto price points. You're not going to get them. I've looked, I promise you. These are fantastic price points with Hochanda. So 2 flexi-buy payments as well of £22.99. And as Sam said, you know, for those 12 by 12 papers, it is difficult sometimes to find those storage solutions. 367901. Now, we've gone off-piste.
We have.
This is not what happened last night. I feel like I've stolen from you.
It's sometimes good to mix it up.
It is. You're right. It is. You know I'm very excited.
We will roll with it.
It is. I'm going to roll with it because I adore these. Now, whenever they're on, they're gone. I'm surprised I'm even talking about them. And it's the gospel truth that when I'm here, I say to myself, I'm going to get these. By the time the show's finished, they are gone. I know Sam's come with a lot today, but please, this is the perfect gift for the person who's got everything, where you think you can't get them. If you think you don't need these in your life, wait till we tell them, because you do. When you've been doing your Zooms and you're thinking, I don't want to look up someone's nostrils, then this is perfect. This is your tablet holder, isn't it, Sam? Tell me about your tablet holder.
So I think one of the best features of this product is, you know, as you've just demonstrated there, it folds so flat. So, for, you know, for that product going, you know, travelling around with you, to kind of slip it in your bag, or if you needed to put it, you know, in the car, or just because of how easily it does fold flat, that for me is one of the best features of the product. It has the little foot at the bottom, which is, I guess, you know, shaped a little bit like a wave there. That helps the item stay nice and secure. It's got the anti-slip mat attached on there as well, just to prevent any of those tablets sliding around. And I think, you know, I think most people these days either have a tablet or a smartphone. You know, we all watch different videos online, or, you know, whether that's following a recipe or, you know, following one of the craft-alongs that you do here. I think most people, I'd go so far as saying all people, will find a use for one of those two products, and you are getting both of them within that price as well.
You are, and again, that innovation there is, you know, so if you're charging your tablet or phone at the same time, you're not, you know, we're not compromising that lead, so it all gets bent over. That lovely mat takes the vibrations if you're travelling, and you know, so you get that better sound resonance. You've got the different heights there, you know, all jokes aside, you know, I was talking about looking up someone's nostrils, but and when you've got the glare of the light, you can adjust that then as well, because it's not just one size fits all. As Sam said, it packs down. It's lovely and lightweight, but again, robust. So you think about the size of that. If you're following a recipe, or Scott likes to watch the football when he's cooking and stuff. Sorry, I'm making a meal of this. Just unclick it, Fiona. It's really quite simple. And then the phone one as well. You know, sometimes the little people in your house, they're zooming while they're playing. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, that's just gorgeous. So you've got one for the phone and one for your tablet. So many different uses, and I just, honestly, they're on the show, they're always gone. We think they're absolutely brilliant here at Hochanda, and I know they'd have a place in your life. So if you're thinking of that gift idea, great gift idea, get them now. Get them now while we've got them. £12.98. Look at that saving, £10 saving. 309092. There's going to be none left again, Sam. I'm going to be weeping on your shoulder later. It's no good. Somebody that knows me needs to get me these, or I'll just have to, I'll just disappear. I'm going to go and order them. Right, I'll see you in a minute. No, over to you, Sam. 309092.
So here we have our interlocking marker pot. So each marker pot will hold 40 in total. Now, the reason that we call them the interlocking, as you've probably guessed, they do interlock together. So as we have a little look at some of the imagery that we've got on the wrap here, you can see that you can either sit them on their side. They don't have to be used for markers. You know, you could put paint brushes, you know, maybe makeup brushes if you've got it at home on, you know, on your like dressing room table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, you know, for your desk at home or desk at work as well, they're great for storing your pens in. Obviously, scissors, pointy end down, you know, different cutting knives, things like that. Now, if we just look at another feature on the product, this silicone rubber insert there. Now, the reason that we've done that is it just gives a little bit of bite actually on the products when you've got them stored in there. So as you could see, if that was a smooth, shiny plastic with the angle that that's at now, those pens would be falling
Or be
down.
sliding out everywhere, yeah.
And it just prevents a rattle as well. So once they're stacked in there, they're not going to rattle around too much. And another great feature of these products is I'm just going to grab one of the single canisters out of the caddy, you can see that they're a similar size in regards to the foot space. So if you were to take that out, you could actually sit that in the top of your one-day special as well.
Yeah, which is brilliant, which is what Leonie's got in her room as well. And I love the fact that, you know, once they're stacked upright acrosswards, whichever configuration you want in your home, you can see you can see them, especially with the pens that you need to lie flat there as well, or upright if you're using something else, or your pencils and you just want a separate caddy on the desk. They stack together yeah, look at them in the caddy there. They're absolutely brilliant. So yeah, get two while we've got this brilliant saving price. You get the two anyway, but get two sets. £11.98, 867361. So lots of storage solutions there from Sam himself and Deflecto. So if you get a few of these, how can you create your flexi order to spread the cost over the next few months? Let's find out from Leonie.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Okay, there we go. That's how you create your flexi order. Yeah, now we were saying, sorry, that's me rubber glove. Got me rubber glove. I can't get it on. We were saying, let us know send us in your photos of what your storage room looks like. Have you got your Deflecto storage? Have you got your caddy? Let us see your photos. We'd love to see them. This is Leonie looking gorgeous like an air hostess there. She's lucky she's got a wheelbases, but we hope to get those again in the autumn. I keep pressing Sam about this. Poor man. It's not like he makes them personally. These are fantastic and used by our gorgeous crafters here. As you saw, Julia this morning, she had a single caddy. She says, I brought this. This is all the one I need, because that's what's brilliant about it, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, and I think, you know, that is a great example of, you know, I'm sure that she has lots more at home. But
yes,
the fact that you may only need the one layer with you, you can just take one with you. And, you know, as we touched on earlier, for me, that's what makes this product so special, is the fact you can just use the one layer of the product, or the two layers, or the fact you can mix the canisters around, the fact that we do an accessory which you can get, which is the aluminium mounting bar for the wall.
Yes.
So you can actually hook these canisters on the wall as well, you know, if you want them in front of you or above your workstation. And as we break down the product, just want to put the 4 caddies out in front of you. And then you can see everything that you are going to be getting. So 16 of the single-sized canisters, so that each canister will fit, you know, you can put that canister into there. They do switch round, so don't think that this is a fixed storage unit. It can be flexible, and you can change the setup to how it would suit yourself. So you're getting all 4 of the Deflecto caddies, and then when you're ready to lock them back together, the grey levers that normally fold nice and flat in the handle when not in use, so that just prevents them being snapped off. You fold those grey levers out, even down to the underside of the white frame, there's some innovation into that. So you can see that's a square shape, and then when you look on the lid of the canisters, you've got that recessed lid there. Now that just helps you locate the item, so then when you clip it in, helps it secure the product as well. And as we build the stack back up, and you can stack them higher than 4, so you know, if you are buying 8, you'll easily be able to stack 8 on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we keep saying, I'll hopefully get those wheelbases in for you.
I keep pressing him about it, everybody.
Soon,
I keep
and
pressing
then you
him.
would have the wheelbase as well, as it was modelled so well by Leonie in that earlier picture.
Yeah.
So there's the stack of 4 with all the canisters, 16 of the single ones, 4 of the double, all clear. Everything in the canisters are very visible as well.
And I've got Leonie's here, and I've got my gloves on, not because she's mucky, but just, you know, just being safe and what have you. So this is the one that's sold out. So we have our 3 caddy one, but she's got all her pens there. She's got her Phil Martin ink. Well, they're the Wow powders there. They're embossing powders there as well. I know she's got some of Phil Martin's in it. Loads of more embossing powders there as well. So, you know, this is what you've seen her use these. You've seen her come in and out of the studios with them. So we've got our glitters. We've got our absolutely, yeah. There's our Phil Martin Sentimentally Yours pots there. Look at these, all in there. Then you change it around. Oh, we've got our little stickles, and we've got more Sharpie pens and what have you. So yeah, whether it's crafting, whether it's sewing, whether it's, you said your little girl, you know, just tidying around the house, your bits and your bats. There's always. Get rid of that gubbins drawer. Use that gubbins drawer for something useful, like your kitchen utensils, because that's what it's for. Not for golf balls and batteries and bits of string and the bizarre screwdrivers that you got out of the Christmas cracker. Have you got a bobbins drawer? Did you ever have? No, you won't. You wouldn't have a bobbins drawer,
Couldn't
would
have
you,
a bobbins drawer working for Deflecto.
Exactly.
Too well organised.
I cleared mine out. It's now full of gubbins again. This is why you need Deflecto storage. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. And Julia as well was saying, and I've said it as well, you know, she cannot get these at this price, even from trade. And what I'm doing now, I was just sort of sliding them in, because this is why they're so secure. Just sliding them into the actual grooves there, because this is what's brilliant about the actual stackable solutions. So it is a great price point. Please don't miss out. Genuinely robust, fantastic, and if you've got a chance to get the rail as well, that can transform your space at home as well. Let's have a look at some more solutions. We've got on 2 FlexiBuy payments for you of £24.98, 903010. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. OK, you have another solution for us. Again, if people are just joining us, we're just obviously going over what we went on in terms of the start of the hour. But this is, again, something new. Oh, is it me first? Oh, so sorry. I was so keen to go to you again, Sam. I thought I was done talking.
Never. You'll never be done talking.
I've really gone, haven't I? I really like, that's me done now. Over to Sam. I haven't done anything yet, Fiona. So this is one of the newer products, isn't it?
Yes, so you are getting both of them for that price as well. So you're getting the large version and you're getting the mini version. There's some really neat little features within this product, even down to the lid. There's a storage solution even in the lid. So we've tried to maximise the space of this product by adding storage in the top. There's a little ruler that you will notice embossed into the lid of that product as well, which again, it's just another really handy feature if you wanted to cut some, I don't know, some thread, or you tell me what you might use that to cut a whole array of different things.
Bit of material, but sort of the other day I was trying to measure a bit of string because it was going around something. So what was I doing? But I had to use the bit of string to go around something, then obviously measure the length of string.
Yeah.
Just
there you go.
Yeah, it's just the way I roll, Sam, just the way I roll. And then inside...
So you have the lift-out single tray.
What am I doing there? There we go. Lifts off there. Much easier than I just did. There we go.
So you've got the single tray storage in there as well. So again, just great for even more storage within this unit. So we see it as you've got 3 lots of storage within that. You've got the lid, the tray, and then you've got that really deep kind of storage at the bottom of that product as well.
Absolutely, and you can see that depth there when you look at the tray at the top. So you've got lots of these at home, you said?
Yeah,
What's in
so
yours?
we use these for, my daughter likes little model, the toy dinosaurs. Yeah. So we just stack them all in there, keeps it nice and tidy.
I love the fact that she loves the dinosaurs. That's
Obviously,
the way it should
I like
be.
the dinosaurs as well.
Yeah.
But,
Fantastic. So, yeah, there's always those little bricks flying around, isn't there? Always those little bricks. Yeah, and endless characters and goodness knows what else. So if you're thinking about having a tidy up now, this could be a brilliant idea. I can think of 50,000 uses for that already in our house. And then we've got the mini one as well. I love the mini one.
Yeah, so it's
brilliant.
the same concept. It's got the same really great features that you have in the larger one, just on a smaller scale, actually.
Absolutely.
And one of my colleagues at work, Kirsty, actually, and she was saying she's really keen on camping, and they camp a lot. And she said with these products, it's good to you can just take a few little things with you, especially with younger children. You can store a few toys in there, or I think she was saying some of her tent pegs, or just sort of spares, really.
Yes, yeah.
She uses one of those.
Could be a little first aid kit, a few little tools that you need. You don't want to take the whole toolbox necessarily. We have a bag that, when we go camping as well, that are all your necessaries, like your fairy liquid and your tea towels and your washing up cloth, and then so you just need a bit of everything. So yeah, and I always keep that fully stored, but it's just an old bag.
Yeah, whereas
I need this.
You do need that.
I need this in my life. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, and we loved Andy's about. I'm obsessed with the fishing tackle, aren't I? don't go fishing. £28.98 for both of those. I just loved Andy's idea about fishing, of course. Don't forget the fishermen. £28.98, 078 209. I love that. Absolutely gorgeous for both of those. And yeah, fantastic. I'm going to go to you now, Sam. It's your turn.
Thank you. So here we have the multi-stack storage. This is another this year launched storage device from Deflecto. Again, you know, you can, I say customize. Customize is maybe the wrong word, but if you wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit and change, say you only wanted to put that on the, you know, on the side in your bedroom or in your craft room or your garage, tool shed, wherever you may want to use it, and you could use that separately. On the back as well, they do have, you can see there's these lugs, so you can mount them on the wall. You just pop those through, drill through, and you can attach that to the wall as well. The trays do come out, so again, you know, if you did have this wall mounted, you could take the tray out if there's items in there that you do need. The size of this product, just to give you an idea, it's around about 30 centimetres across there and about 20 centimetres in width. So I think once you get this home and you've opened it up, you're going to be really happy that you've got a good sized product.
Definitely.
Clear drawers, as we've mentioned, you're getting 3 individual drawers there, and the single tray at the bottom, and the clear open storage at the top as well.
I love the fact you can take the tray, because I have an unfortunate kind of tidy system. It's part of a kind of a unit that I'm just going to get rid of, quite frankly, where we work at home at the computer. Now, when you pull the drawer out, because it's attached, the whole thing tips forward, Sam. Drives me round the twist.
You haven't got that worry with this, so all the drawers do come out nice and easy, so you can take that drawer with you should you need to.
Exactly, and you're not tied to that area as well. So, yeah, genius. £21.99 and really attractive looking as well. 059292. I got to come to my favourite now, the tablet stands, the phone stands as well, because these are proving very popular. I mean, look at how they're packed down. That is the size of a little wallet or credit card purse. That is thinner than a book. Very robust, lightweight, great gift idea when you're on the go, when you're travelling. So here for your phone, you can have it on your landscape, you can have it vertical, you've even got the innovation there, as Sam was telling us, for your lead. So that's not compromising it if you are charging, as often we do. You've got the different heights there, so if you're getting that glare, we can adjust it. So, you know, when we do travel on our trains again. You've got that lovely mat as well, which stabilises, but also gives good resonance in terms of sound vibration from your speakers in your phone or tablet. And then you've got the larger one. Now, somebody's asked a question, Sam. Angela, good morning, Angela. Will this fit a well-known, I'm not here to advertise them, tablet? Now, my other half's got the Grande, I've got the Mini, and then you have sort of the medium ones. I think, do you get the medium ones? Do you get the big ones? Yeah, the normal ones, and then the Mini.
Yes.
Will it fit that very popular brand that we're not here to advertise?
Yeah, you'll be fine with that.
And also, it'll fit, of course it will, it'll fit that other known brand named, that my little girl has a tablet named after that big river. So, yeah, so it will fit all your tablets, it will fit all your things. Yeah, they're catching up in the gallery. It's been very cryptic, aren't we? These are brilliant. Why do you love them, Sam?
Well, I think just prior to COVID, I used to do a fair bit of travel with work. This is my first outing, actually, since lockdown. So
we're honoured. It's so lovely to have you back, darling.
Thanks. But the fact that, if you do travel around, I think because it does store so flat, it's just great to kind of keep, whether you keep it in the car or keep it in your laptop bag, which I've got, or handbag. The small one particularly is well used in my family when we go out for dinner. We're those awful parents that sit our child in front of a smartphone so we can have some peace.
Realistic. You need that glass of wine, Sam.
But it's just brilliant for that. So you get that on the table, pop something on there. So yeah, those definitely, these are well loved in my family.
And well used.
For that very reason, and well used, yes.
We love them here, and I promise you they fly out over... I mean, Sam did come armed with good stock for me, 40% gone, but I promise you, every time I'm on, they're gone, and I go away lamenting the fact that I didn't get any. So please, please, please don't miss out. Over 40% has gone. Great as well if you still continue to do your Skypes and your Zooms, because you're not getting that awful Blair Witch effect of it all jogging about, and you start to feel a bit seasick, and you just think, would you just hold it still? So you can just pop it there and have a good chat while you're, watching the football, making your chili con carne, or following that recipe on your from Good Housekeeping, whatever it is. £12.98. We can all do that with our Victorious sponge recipe. 309092. All right. Oh, we're doing a craft along. Brilliant. Following a craft along live. So let's finish with the one-day special.
So I think, we showed Leonie's a few earlier in the show, and I think what I really liked, the fact is that you can take the canisters out. So Leonie's is kind of well loved, it's well used, there's lots of different items in there, but the fact that if Leonie wanted something out of one of those compartments, the containers, you can literally just lift the one container out, whereas with storage, generally, and I can't speak for every storage item on the planet because I haven't checked them all, but you would just have this one fixed unit, whereas with our product you can just take out the one canister if there's something in there that you needed.
Yeah.
Especially when when I watch the shows here or I see the shows going on live, is that you haven't got lots and lots of space, and that's similar to a craft table at home. So just to be able to have the one pot that you need next to you, I think is a great feature of this product.
Yeah.
The fact that they all lock together, so when you've finished, you can lock the 4 together, or the 2. They all lift up, so you can take that with you. And when it's back in the room, or wherever it is that you're storing them, and you only want to use the one of them, you just take the one with you. And that's why it proves so popular, is because it is a really versatile storage solution, which is why we call it a solution, because that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And get that lovely rail as well if you want to mount those, because those individual caddies then fix onto the rail as well, so you can mix and match them at home. Take control, feel in control, feel at ease, feel more relaxed, get it all organised at home. It'll make you feel so much better. And this is what the one-day special is all about. Remember that fantastic price point, £49.96. We've got on 2 flexi-buy payments of £24.98, 903010. I know Yanis stores all his hair products in there. His hairspray, his gels, his spray tans, false moustache.
I need to get a few more trays for my hair.
He's already saying, he's there ready, he needs more trays for his hair
His
products.
hair looks great. It's the first time I've seen it. It's a strong
It's
look.
fantastic,
I like it a lot.
isn't it? Yeah, it's going for the rock look. Tom Cruise, eat your heart out. Yeah, so, you know, whatever you're using it for, don't miss out on this fantastic offer. Sam, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we're going to see Sam again at 12 o'clock. Let's have a look at the website as a quick reminder of all the goodies we've got there. Please don't miss out. Great price points that you won't find elsewhere as well. Just amazing savings. And that's just teasing you now, the caddy storage tray there. That's gone. That's sold out. We didn't even get to see that. So don't miss out on the tablet stands. 5-star reviews. These are your reviews. Just how fantastic the storage solutions by Deflecto really are. Sam will be back at 12. And yeah, plenty more still to see. The Greek god himself with his wafty hair is up next. I'm going to put the fan on so it blows and we get that full effect of all those fantastic hair products he's been using. But we've got a gorgeous show up for you next. We've got the little box of crochet. I bought one of these for my lovely friend. She absolutely loved it. Then we've got Pent Art with Julia, and then we've got Dolly Dimples Suits You Journaling.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media or art journaling, join us at Hochanda for our journey into everything creative and messy, and see what you can create with our stamps.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers, and I'm here to talk to you about the Stitched Up Ruler System. Stitched Up Ruler System was born in America, and I saw how unique it was and wanted to bring it to the viewers on Hochanda. So what we've done is we've been designing these rulers, and they are specific depth to work with the specific foot that you need, but this enables you to be able to use this on a domestic sewing machine at home. We now design and manufacture the rulers and the feet here in Yorkshire. We've got lots of new designs and new shapes coming to you, and we can't wait to bring them to you at home. So make sure you don't miss the Stitched Up Ruler System with me on Hochanda.
Hi, we're the team from Daisy Bee Stamps. My name's Nina, this is Josie, and this is my dad Roy. And we design and manufacture our very own polymer stamps. So 3 years ago, we decided to embark on turning our own designs into polymer stamps. We're really excited about where this is going to take us in the future and how we can evolve those designs and keep bringing you something that's just so different. So we wanted to add an extra element to our stamp collection, and this was down to Josie using her iPad and hand drawing the amazing sentiments that we now have in our collection. All our designs complement each other so that you can use them again and again to create something new. So make sure you don't miss the Daisy Bee shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam, and we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister, and we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the Inkables, in the Dinkables and the MDF as well. So you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Pete from Artisan Design. We're a family-run company from the Midlands and we have been going for around about a year now. We design handcrafted stamps, stencils and designer papers. Personally, I love crafts and I've loved crafts from childhood, right from when I first won an art competition when I was 5 years old. Tune into Hochanda, be part of the artisan design world and come and join me on this creative path.
Well, good morning, everybody. A warm welcome. We have got a lovely show lined up. With the guest, it's our lovely Amanda, who, only your second live show, Amanda?
Yes, I am, and I'm even more nervous this time.
Bless you. It's live TV.
But I'm in good hands, aren't I?
We're saying we're going to look after you, don't worry. Live TV, if anyone ever tells you go on live TV and they're not nervous to begin with, they're like, everybody's nervous.
Very nervous,
don't worry.
very nervous.
You're absolutely fine. Little box of crochet. Just lovely here at Hochanda, and we always say we shop, and we genuinely do. Fiona, when she finished the one-day special, as she was walking out the studio, called back to say that the last time you were on, she bought, is it the Lumiere scarf?
She bought the Lunar scarf.
Lunar scarf.
Yes, she did, for her friend. Yeah.
And it said her friend absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
We're going to go on to show you everything on the show, but I think first up, can we talk a little bit about the little box of crochet?
Yes.
Because I know there's a really personal story in how the company came about. Would you mind sharing that with us?
So I started Little Box of Crochet 4.5 years ago when my daughter Jenny was diagnosed with cancer. She was 15 then. And we didn't want to be miserable about it. We wanted to focus on something really positive. So we did. We started this business thinking it would just be really a little cottage industry, just something, and it grew. It just went bonkers. So she died 3.5 years ago now, which has been really hard. But Little Box of Crochet is her legacy, and you know, she's in everything that we do. So I'm really proud actually that we've managed to keep it going, and she would be. I can just imagine her going, yeah, well done, Ma. So that was how we got started.
Well, I mean, it's such a personal story.
Yeah.
And do you know what's nice? When you came into work today, I know the team handed you something that someone had made from a previous box. Do you want to share the bunting? This is really nice. And Amanda said to me that, you know, it's so lovely when you hear people enjoying what you offer. So
a lady popped in to see me this morning and said she'd made this from one of the kits I was selling last time I was here. And that it had really helped her improve her skills. And hasn't she done a beautiful job?
That is stunning. Do you know, we have actually got this, we're going to be showing, so that box we will be featuring today. We've got so much to be sharing with you. If you do have any questions, we would love to hear from you, studio@hochanda.com. So we've got brand new todays. We're also going to be bringing up some favourites from previous show. This is only Amanda and the Little Box of Crochet second live show at Hochanda. What I love about Hochanda as a channel is we really do place so much importance in sourcing different brands, smaller boutique brands, and giving them a platform, and Amanda is a great example of this. Should we discuss this first option?
Yes.
How beautiful is this? For $17.99. Talk us through, what have we got here then?
So that's our autumn clutch.
It's lovely.
It was, well, do you know, it really fits your hand sanitizer, your mask and your lipstick, and I think that's a perfect size for, you know. It was designed by Shana Moore, Sweet Shana, who's one of our designers we use, and it's just a really handy little bag. Some people actually have lined it. Some people who made it have lined it, which works really well as well.
It's just a beautiful crochet bag, and I would say a lovely project to actually do. I mean, that joy of crochet. What kind of ability would we need to take on something like
that one's fairly straightforward, and we have videos to go with a lot of our boxes. To be honest, I can't remember if we've got a video with that one. I think we have, and the video link will be in your box when you open it.
That's nice.
I think, you know, somebody who would sit down and watch the videos, you'd be fine, even if you were quite a beginner.
So don't worry, you will get a link to a video tutorial that's exclusive for the project, so that's included in your set.
Yeah.
And everything you need will be will be featured in the box. We're going to do some unboxing actually live on the show to show you what you're getting. Just before we move on, I know that you work very hard to source the right wool.
Yes, yes,
so tell us a little bit about the wool, because it's made exclusively. Is it exclusively for you, or sourced for you, not exclusively?
No, I do all the sourcing, and I try to use other smaller companies. Sometimes with the yarn we use bigger companies because they it's a huge order. You know, now that we've got a lot of subscribers. This one is from the Netherlands, and it's from a company called Yarn and Colours. And they're a young company, a young family-run business, and I love working with them. So this yarn's called Charming, which I thought was nice.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
It is charming.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know what, I was getting ahead because I know there's a British yarn that we're going to be featuring.
Yeah.
$17.99 your price, 092511 your item number. Now we're going to move on to Girl About Town. Look at this, Amanda. This is incredible.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
That price point, Amanda, $17.99 for something like this is incredible.
It is, and you've got everything in the box that you need to make it, so you don't need to go and buy anything. You can just pick up the box, and the hook's in there, some little treats, and the yarn on this one is West Yorkshire Spinners.
Yes. So British yarn.
So from British sheep, raised, shorn, dyed, spun in the UK.
Wow.
And
Amanda, this is beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It really is,
Thank
and
you.
we're getting so busy for this, and I'm not surprised because for me it just ticks all the boxes.
Yes.
The price point, $17.99, is fantastic. You're getting your crochet needle in there, you're getting your pattern, you're getting your British yarn to work with. And look, once we have the pattern, something that you were discussing with my producer, Leslie, got to give a shout out to Leslie as well, who's joining us today. I haven't seen Leslie for a while, but you're saying to Leslie that like we've got the pattern then, so if you did have any other yarn, you could go on and recreate.
You could make as many as you like, and that just tickles me hearing Giannis saying if you have any other yarn, because we know we do, don't we?
Yeah.
We do have, as yarn girls, have lots of yarn. Yes, you can make as many as you like.
Brilliant. And also, I know that this shows how much thought and attention you put into all the kits, because there are two options, so two different versions of the scarf, so we can make it slightly longer.
Yeah, you can have a little short one which just covers your throat while you've got your coat buttoned up, and you can also make a longer one. In fact, you can go longer than the one on the mannequin there. You could carry on until you've run out of yarn, basically.
Lovely.
So you can just make it to suit your needs.
So, $17.99 your price, 002935 your item number. We're going to move on to another option that is extremely popular. You have been shopping ahead for this. We've actually got an introduction price. If you have a little look on your screens, so this normally should be $19.99. $12.99.
Yeah,
Amanda,
it's a very good price,
phenomenal.
isn't it? Yes.
This is, as a little piece, though, to work on, beautiful, but it looks so interesting. I love the design.
It is, and it's with the yarn in the box, you can either make the one larger one that Giannis is holding now, or you can make the two smaller ones, depending on your tension, on your crochet tension. So it's, excuse me, got a little frog in my throat. So it is a very good bargain.
I'll give you the details. If you want to take a sip of water, Amanda, I'll give some details for this. $12.99 is your price. It is a special price, £7 saving. How giftable is this little box of crochet? Now that's one thing a few people have mentioned to me. Fiona was talking about the fact that she bought one of these as a present for her friend. I'm not going to open it up because we're going to do a deboxing with Amanda, but these are incredibly giftable. Even the boxes are made in the UK and they're designed to be given away. Even if it's a present for you or for somebody else, they look great just from box form. You know you're in store for something special, but when you open them up, you will appreciate the attention to detail that Amanda affords in every box with the little box of crochet. 235363, your item number. Very, very busy here, and busy for our scarf as well. Right, we're going to move on. We've got the beret. This is our Christmas box. So this is the little box of crochet, Betty's Christmas beret crochet box. So tell us, what are we going to be making? Is it just the beret? Are we going to be making other things?
The thing with this box is the yarn is really special.
Okay.
And normally in the box we have yarns that are made, mass-produced. We wanted to do something that was handmade, hand-dyed, and at last we were able to, and we worked with Susan Crawford, who's a British yarn producer, a small yarn producer, and she produced the yarn for this.
Nice.
So there's less of it in the box, but it's really special. So that meant that we made a smaller project, but it's 100% pure wool, and when I open the box I'll talk you through the different yarns, but it's absolutely beautiful. And she designed this crocheted berry for us.
You are getting a £10 saving here, and what makes this box so special is that yarn. And again, when we're unboxing it, we'll talk you through that again.
Yeah.
If you do want to go for this option, 069679 your item number. Now, last two options you have seen before, but we brought them back because they were incredibly popular. It's another beautiful scarf. The intricacy of the design is stunning. There is a, wow, I mean the prices that you're offering today on the show, incredible. £20 saving, Amanda.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
$27.99, but you are getting something so special here. So this is the Dreamcatcher shawl crochet box. Obviously, with a name, the Dreamcatcher, everyone loves a Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
I've never seen a shawl themed around a Dreamcatcher, though.
2 Dreamcatchers.
So tell us a little bit about this.
So this was designed by Greta Tollner, and she started with the Dreamcatchers on the end, and then in between is corner to corner, and it makes the most luscious wool shawl. The yarn is beautiful. It's from Rico and it's their dégradé yarn, so it moves very gently through the pinks from darker pink to lighter pink.
It's got that subtle
absolutely
variation.
Beautiful.
Are there beads in this box as well?
Yes, there are. We've popped a little capsule of beads in so that you can put them on the ends of the tassels, and that just gives it a little weight. You can see there, just gives it a little weight and movement.
We're also told do we get a gel hand warmer in here as well?
Yes, you do.
So what was the
You do.
What was the impetus behind putting
when
that
you're
in?
watching your kids playing football, Yanis,
Yeah.
or whatever, you can just have this little heart in your pocket, and you just snap it, and it heats up and keep your hands warm. Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I know.
Yeah.
I know exact ones. And then you boil them and you can reuse them.
Yeah.
I know. The ones.
Yeah.
Okay, £27.99 your price. £20 saving for the most beautiful original shawl, and that's what you're getting here. If you want to give it as a gift, incredible. But even if you just want to treat yourself, if you want to stand out from the crowd, the theme being that Dreamcatcher, it's beautifully intricate, wonderful yarn, beautiful colours. 980621 your item number, and what a saving as well. You'll never regret that as an investment. Wait till you see the unboxing and then you realise just how special these kits are. Right, this is the
Luna shawl.
Thank you. I didn't want to say Lumiere. So this is the one that Fiona bought her friend.
Oh, you're upside down there, Yanis.
Okay.
Your shawl is back to front.
Oh well, I'll tell you what. I'll turn.
No, I mean the other way, inside out.
Oh, it's inside out. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just rewrap.
I've only just noticed that.
It's okay.
So smooth sides on the outside. Yes, that's it.
Oh, now you can really see that pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Just put that forward.
That's it. Lovely. We don't want it being inside out, do we?
No,
I think it's
not at
bad
all.
luck or something.
I'm glad you spotted that. That is beautiful, though.
Doesn't it feel nice?
I kind of and look, I'm sorry. I hate. It bugs me as a presenter. I kind of consider it lazy presenting, saying the same word every time. But all your kits are beautiful. I had to sum them up with one word. Each one has their own unique design with regard to the patterns, and look, it's the colours, it's the designs, and the style. They really are such exceptional kits. But the boxing too, and it's the boxes, and we will be doing a deboxing. But imagine giving this as, and I keep talking about gifts, but they are so incredibly giftable. So if you were to give this to somebody who was, I know Fiona, her impetus to buy this, so her friend was a knitter, like knitting, and she wanted to explore a bit more crochet.
Yes.
Fiona saw the kit, gave it, and apparently
Yes.
her friends loved it.
Yes.
So we will be deboxing all of these, or unboxing I should say. 750931 your item number, and there are 2 flexi payments of £25 as well. Said the only way to really appreciate how good all of these kits are is to actually unbox and see what's inside, and then you see that personal touch. So we're going to do that right now with one of our crochet boxes. What have you got, Amanda?
I've got, first of all, the Sweet Shana Autumn Clutch, and I'll open this for you.
Lovely.
It's absolutely beautiful. I've had to get some scissors because I can't bear to tear the labels.
That's okay. There you go.
They're my babies, you see. Okay, so what's in here when you open your little box of crochet? So the first thing you get is your pattern booklet. And
There we go, just there.
that is full of, it's got the pattern in it, it's got information, we do a little interview with the designer.
Right.
There's translation between UK and US terms for those of you who work in US terms. So
brilliant.
lots of goodies in
What was
there.
the picture at the front?
Picture at the front?
Was there,
What
was there a picture of
that?
the little dog at the front?
Oh, that was my dog, Honey.
Ah.
Yes.
But this goes
Yeah,
to show
so I always do a little,
the
you know, bit of
personal
chit
touch
chat.
that you put in all of the kits.
Yes, they are.
That's
They're very
lovely, Amanda.
personal. They are. You always get a postcard, and this one was made by Jenny Maisels, who's a wonderful artist. We include the crochet hook and a bodkin, because you'll need that to weave your ends in. And in this box, we've put a little stamp in. This is great for gifts at Christmas, and you've got a gold ink, and it says, "This took forever."
If you just hold it there, and we'll get a good shot of this. Yeah.
Can you
this took
see?
forever, yeah.
I'm waggling this around
Oh, it's
manically.
okay. So wooden mounted grey rubber stamp.
Yes,
with
made
ink
by
pad.
the English Stamp Company, so it's really good quality. And you can just press it on the pad and then stamp your handmade presents and say, "This took forever," just so that they know not to.
I have to
put
say,
it in
when
the
you
bin.
start totting up the value of what you're getting in these
Yes.
boxes, and as
Yes.
paper crafters, we know how much we'd pay for a grey rubber wood-mounted stamp, how much you pay
Yes.
for the ink pad, then you get the crochet hook, you get the postcard, you get the pattern in there.
Yes, you do. You
What else have we
you get a lot. We also have this little stitch marker, which was designed by Beth at Corrie Clay. And
that's
she always
nice.
makes the stitch markers just to match whatever we're doing in the box.
That's very
So
cute.
it is
Yeah,
very
like that.
sweet. And then down to the very important part,
Mm-hmm.
you get 3 50-gram balls of Super Charming by Yarn and Colours. So this is a company we work with a lot because they make beautiful yarns. This is actually cotton, which surprises people because it looks like wool. But it's cotton with a little bit of acrylic in. But I think 90% cotton, something like that. Let's have a look. Oh no, I'm lying to you. 66% cotton, 34% acrylic.
Lovely.
And that's 3 balls of that to make the clutch.
Beautiful, and this is the finished article, and you see how much of the kits, and we are getting busy for this. I'm so glad we are, because what a lovely kit, and this gives you an idea of what you're going to be making, but also when we do unbox, I think it really does highlight the amount of attention that Amanda's put into these kits, and that story as well. When you were working on the kits with your daughter, what was she most excited about? What were the kind of ideas that she injected into?
She was great as a bouncing board, you know, for ideas. We used to bounce ideas around, and the thing that she was really passionate about was the quality. She wanted the box to be beautiful, you know, the
So
actual
you'd
box.
want to keep as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that no one would ever throw them out. And we worked really hard on that. And she used to help me prepare if anything needed to go in little bags or whatever. She'd be there doing that, because you know, when she was poorly, actually that was really nice for her to do, and it meant that I could pay her. You know, what 18-year-old doesn't want a little job that they can do in bed? She loved it. And we used to do it when we were in hospital.
Did she crochet in hospital?
She did. She was a really good crocheter, and she could knit. She used to make little sun tops because, you know, being so young, she was all slim and lovely.
Do you know what's nice, seeing your face light up when you talk about your daughter? It's
yeah,
because
I
it
love
is such a
talking
personal
about
story,
her.
and did say to Amanda before the show, would you feel comfortable talking about it? I'm happy to, we don't have to go into it on air if you didn't want to. But you were really keen because the whole point of the company is to keep her memory alive and celebrate, you know, all those great times you had.
And I always run through my mind, what would Jenny think of this? Would she like this one? And that really draws me to certain projects that I know she'd love them.
Nice. All right, we're going to move on. So we've got lots to share with you. Now, going to show you all, I have to say, all of the shawls incredibly busy. Just going to have a look at this for $17.99. You have got such a beautiful design. Details are going to appear on your screen in just a moment. $17.99 your price. You've got your little box of crochet Girl About Town. The colour is beautiful. Just going to go back to, and we will be doing the unboxing in just a moment. So we have got both British and American terms in here as well.
We have, yes.
You know, it's
people
a question
do both.
We get asked a lot, Hochanda, especially when we feature crochet. And a lot of the time we're saying, well, it's American terms, it's British, so I'm so glad that you've included both.
Yeah, we do both. We do a conversion because I think it's probably worldwide about 50-50, so...
Excellent.
Yeah.
Should we have a look what we get in the box?
Let's
do this.
So,
see, this is the exciting part when you get it home, is actually unboxing it.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, when they arrive, when mine arrives, even though I've created it, they've got quite a vacuum on them, these boxes. Even though I've created it, I still get really giddy to undo it, so...
They are beautifully presented.
Thank you. Let's see what's in here. So, we've got a postcard.
Can we just hold the postcard up so we can just see it? Just there, that's great.
So this one was designed by Nick Rowlands.
Oh,
and you can just use them, you know, you can either keep them or use them to send to someone. Now, this gives you a clue about something that's in the box, so we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Well, what's in here?
Oh. I mean, I'm excited watching you opening all of this stuff.
Oh, right, that's got some beads in it.
Okay.
I don't want to throw them all over the studio.
No, that's all right.
But there they are. So that's...
Got little beads.
And here's the main event. So the pattern booklet, that's our photographer Katie Peshka modelling. So she's modelling the short version of this scarf.
Okay.
Again, you've got the pattern in here and all sorts of knick-knackery, interview with the designer, who is Emma Wright from Emma Knitted. Yes, just bits and bobs in there, some chat from me.
Okay.
Now these buttons are made in South Africa by a project of ladies, and look, you can embroider them. So we've put, you can embroider a name with them, or you could write love, or you could just do kisses. Sorry, I'm manhandling it here.
So you can actually embroider a name into the buttons.
Yeah.
That's very
So we've
clever.
included some variegated yarn by DMC, and 6 of the buttons. So that will be the front of a cardigan, or.
That's lovely.
Well, yeah.
And what
So you can do numbers.
So we can incorporate that into the shawl, or just have it separately?
No, that's a separate thing. Most of our boxes have little gifts in that are just separate to the project.
Oh, like an add-on.
Yeah.
And now when you think
so
about it, for $7.99, having the embroidered buttons, having the shawl, the booklet, the postcard, you had
it's
and
a
the
lot,
crochet
isn't
hook.
it?
Yeah.
We've got the crochet hook that's the right size. There's a little bodkin in there to sew your ends in. Okay. And then Beth from Corrie Clay has designed us this little stitch marker, which you can see why she's gone for that colour.
Lovely.
I'm ploofing it up here. Look. Ooh. West Yorkshire Spinners. Getting it. There we go. West Yorkshire Spinners, 4-ply. There's 100 grams of wool there.
Beautiful colour.
So that will make you quite a long scarf. You can just carry on and make it as long as you like. It's beautiful.
And when you start, and it really is, and I hope you're getting a sense of that at home, when you do get these home, the excitement of unboxing, unveiling, discovering what's in there, it's like a beautiful gift to yourself or whoever you're passing it on to. One thing to point out, the actual design is stunning. So you can see that beadwork if you do want to incorporate the beads in there. So you've got all that lovely beadwork. The actual design, and sorry, forgive me, can you remind me the designer?
The designer is Emma Wright.
Emma, she's done such a beautiful job.
It's stunning.
You really would want to wear this. You know, we talk about girl about town. So imagine going to every day or going to an event and just wrapping that around. Actually, that would look very nice dressed up, but equally you can play it down as well.
Yes, absolutely.
This is nice. But for $17.99, I really think all the boxes are phenomenal gifts. They really are incredibly giftable, but think about not just to somebody else, to yourself. If you just want something that's going to excite you, if you haven't crocheted for a while, skill level here, what would we need?
I'd say intermediate for that one, Giannis. It's not a beginner project unless you were very dedicated. You know, some people can go in, but for most people I'd say intermediate skill.
And just to point out that when you do get the boxes home, there will be a little slip giving you a link to a video exclusively for your project. So you can only find the videos, the link to the videos when you purchase. It'll be in your box. $17.99 your price. I am so sorry if you're currently stuck in a queue. We have got queues on our phone lines. We will try and get through to you as soon as possible, or you can jump onto the website and order there, or use the Hochanda app. Now we're going to move on. We got our crochet box. I'll be honest, Amanda, I cannot get over the price here. So when you think for $12.99, what I would be seriously tempted to do, if you have any friends that you do buy presents for, I would absolutely buy one for myself if you do love your crochet. But no friends, because I've got birthdays dotted around through the years, throughout the year, and you kind of look at that $12.99 price point. It should be £20 for a start. So what you're giving there should be $19.99. Buy a couple of gifts. If you know somebody who loves their crochet, and when you watch Amanda unboxing, just imagine that's your friend who's unboxing and all the treats they're going to get in there. So this is what it actually makes. And Amanda, this is so useful. How do you use your little crochet basket?
Well, I've got 3, as you can see, because we had to make all of them. We just had to. And I keep my cotton wool pads, my nail varnish, that sort of, you know, the little bits and bobs that litter your dressing table. I keep all those bits and bobs in there.
Now, just to be clear, with the actual kits, you can make 1 large, or you can make 2 of the small. So 2 of the small, 1 large, but then, as Amanda was saying, we all know we've got a lot of yarn at home, so then you can always dip into your yarn and make a few more, because you've got the patterns, you've got the skill sets and everything you need. I do love these boxes.
Do you know the teenagers love that one? That box has been really popular with teenagers, so if you've got any teenagers in your life, I think that would be the one to get them, because it's a good beginner's project as well.
Great beginner's project. I mean, for $12.99, actually, that's a good point. Because we've got everything we need in the box. If you wanted to get somebody crafting, if you know someone who has said, I just want to start, I don't know, or you yourself, maybe you're a paper crafter, and you've always thought, I want to try a bit of soft crafts. You've carried on watching, and you're thinking, well, I do like the look of these boxes. This could be your first project, and ultimately, think about using it, displaying it in the home. So that could be in your craft room, that could be in a bedroom, guest bedroom, living room, conservatory. Stunning. You can fill it with sweets. You can fill it with potpourri. You can do anything.
Chocolate. We could fill it with chocolate.
There we go. All right, we're going to have a... Shall we do a little unboxing?
Yes, So this is the box it comes in. Very jazzy, we went with this one. So what's inside? I was very excited about the yarn in this one, because it was something I hadn't worked with before. It's called a chainette yarn, and it's from Yarn and Colours. Again, 100% cotton. Beautiful. So that's the booklet with all the bits and bobs in.
Shall we have, just before we go on to the next bit, shall we have a little flick through the booklet, just so we can see what we're getting? We'll have to hold it just for a little bit longer so we can get a good shot, if that's okay.
Yeah. So beautiful. In the beginning, there's my Jenny. Hang on. There she is. That's my girl. Yeah. She pops up sometimes.
Of course, because she's a massive part of
this. Yeah. And there are your terms, translation for
both American and British.
And
You've got
UK.
both going through.
Pattern.
They're beautiful booklets, and I know you inject a lot of your own sort of personality into those as well?
Yes, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you for showing that.
Some bits and bobs there. We've got another lovely postcard by Nicola Rowlands. I love this.
That's cute.
It's cute,
Lovely,
isn't it?
different. Yeah.
And then this was really special in this box, a spring plaque by Cotton Clara. So she is amazing. She makes all sorts of embroidery kits and these plywood plaques just to hang up around the home. So that one is a spring one. I think it's got bunnies on it. Yes, it has. Yeah. It's got bunnies on it.
So we get.
So
the
that's
fact that you incorporate a little gift, a bonus gift, in all the boxes as well. Such a lovely thing.
We try and use little artisan companies, you know, rather than mass-produced stuff.
Was this one of your daughter's ideas? I can imagine her sort of saying, can we add something else in?
Oh yeah, she was all for the women-run businesses and small businesses. She was really keen on promoting them. So, and we've just carried on doing that.
Lovely.
And another small women-run business here, Corrie Clay. So that's another stitch marker,
Amanda,
picking up on the design of the box and the colours of the project.
Yeah.
So that's a really cute stitch marker. This is what the teenage girls always dive on when they open this box, because it's a glittery hook.
Glittery. If you just hold that there, we'll get a good shot. Oh yeah, now that's nice.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's got gold glitter in
now,
it.
Is this
so
larger
they love
than a normal
that.
hook? Would
Yes,
you say?
it's quite a big one because the yarn's quite thick. So
6 mil. Okay.
yeah, it's 6 mil.
Lovely.
And then, and for the same reason, we've put in a big bodkin this time, just so that it doesn't, so that the yarn will fit in it. And then the yarn, it's called Fabulous. And you've got to love that, haven't you?
I think that is like the perfect word to describe now to call it. Right. It is fabulous.
So 2 50-gram balls of Fabulous.
Nice.
And that makes the boxes, makes the baskets.
A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. It really is, and I'm glad
you.
we're getting to unbox them and show them to you. The attention to detail. Amanda touched on something, and again, this is the point. I love shopping from all types of companies, but when you do shop with a boutique, sort of family-run business, you really start to appreciate how personal it is and the small touches, those nuances. So the fact that Amanda was saying that a lot of the elements incorporated in the kit have been sourced from women-led businesses. So you're really supporting small businesses led by women. It's a nice thing.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah.
They're great kits. For $12.99, you are getting something. Quality is exceptional. You can see that in the box. You will feel it. I mean, we all know, you know, when you buy something and the box is a statement of intent, it kind of says to you what's inside is special, and it really is. You have got a fantastic saving, £7 saving, $12.99, and you can make this beautiful crochet basket. Great introduction to crochet. If you haven't crocheted for a while, or you're brand new to crochet, you can do it. Do remember that you are getting your video tutorial. So there will be a slip inside giving you a link to a video exclusive for the kits that you get to see step by step. You can watch it being done. So Amanda's going to make sure that the little box of crochet, they're holding your hand, they're helping you through every step of the way. $12.99 your price. Very, very busy, and I'm so pleased it is busy because it deserves to be. Now we've got our beret, beautiful beret. So what makes this kit so special is we've got to talk about the yarn, the wool that's been used.
Yes, the yarn's beautiful. Yeah. And I need to refer to the booklet to remember the different breeds of sheep involved, but I think it's 3 British breeds of sheep. Susan breeds them on her farm in Lancashire.
This to me feels like I might be wrong, blue-faced Leicester.
I think it might be.
Hampshire. I think there's a bit of a white Shetland in there as well. Yeah. And I've just been fed that. So yeah, it was a blue-faced Leicester. It was a Hampshire, was it? And a white-faced, white Shetland.
I believe you.
Did you?
I believe you completely.
So
we'll check on him later, won't we?
Should we have a little unbox?
Right. First of all, can we just talk about this box? I love it so much. So this was designed by Katie Peshka. I just think it's gorgeous.
All the boxes, Amanda, I'd absolutely keep. And then what I would go on to do is to put my keepsake into the boxes. Who actually designs the boxes? That yourself?
Katie Peshka does them. Okay. Well, we work together. I usually find, I sort of give her a mood board, if you like, and she she goes from there. We've been working together now since the beginning of the business, so we work really well together. And she does the booklets and.
So in here, we're getting both the berry and something I just wanted to make sure everyone was aware of. You're also getting the bunting as well. Now,
no,
we're not
sorry,
getting the bunting.
no, not the bunting.
That was a mistake.
That's in a different box.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, sorry. Okay, so just printing. You are just getting the berry.
You are getting a sort of bunting, but not the bunting that Yannis is thinking of.
Oh, okay.
You're
But there is a
of
bunting inside.
There is a bunting inside, but
Okay.
you don't
That's
have to
the
make it.
confusion. Okay, we'll have a look.
So, first thing is the booklet.
Yeah.
Now you can see there's a pom-pom here, so there's enough yarn for you to make that pom-pom if you're a pom-pom kind of gal.
Yeah.
I didn't do a pom-pom on mine because I feel like Noddy, but some people look great in pom-poms.
Our producer Leslie loves a pom-pom.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh. So I like them, but just not on my head. Look at this lovely artwork.
Is that a story before, or what was at the beginning? Sorry, those first pages, what was that?
Those first pages, that is a little introduction from me, a bit of chit-chat, so I bring everybody up to date on what's happening.
Oh, that's nice.
That's just our news, little box news, really. Yeah. And then we go into telling everybody what's in the actual box, and then the pattern.
Beautiful. And say the real unique aspect of this box, what makes it so special, you've got a beautiful beret, but it is that yarn which we will discuss in a moment.
We'll get to in a minute. And because this was our Christmas box, we've got a Christmas themed postcard.
Oh, that's nice.
By Katie. Oh no, this one was by Nick Allen, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
And we've popped a blank notebook in just for you to drop down notes about your crocheting or anything you fancy. And then here comes some bunting. So we've included this beautiful paper bunting, Christmas bunting, for you to hang up in your home.
Oh,
it's gorgeous. Nice. And we've got this from Rex London, which is again a really fabulous British company. Should I open it?
Yeah, let's
open it. Let's have a closer look. Scissors, Amanda. Oh, there's that's what I was looking for. I love bunting of all sorts, so when I saw this I thought you would love it. Look, it's got beautiful, let me show you.
It comes pre-stringed as well?
Pre-stringed on this lovely jute. And it's sort of laminated, so it should last you many years.
Oh, that's lovely.
All different Christmassy
different
themes.
Design as well, yeah.
Yeah. I thought the colours were so beautiful.
So you're getting the bunting, and that's effectively your gift from a little box of crochet. There's always something included in the box, an added extra.
There is. There's another little thing here. And because it was a Christmas beret, it is, a Christmas beret, I bought a very kitsch little brooch for you to pop on your beret.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Amanda, that's lovely.
That's just total Christmas there, isn't it?
Well, you've thrown so many extras into the box.
We do, we do. This hook is lovely. So this hook's to make the beret with, and it's really ergonomically friendly. I really enjoy working with those hooks.
Stunning hook, yeah.
And we've got a beautiful set of stitch markers. And these ones are by Copo UK. I don't know if you can see, they're baubles.
Yeah, we can see.
Christmas baubles, aren't they beautiful? And they tone with the colours of the yarn. So we tried to be thoughtful about that. A little bodkin in your felt ball. And then the yarn, let's see if Yannis was right about the composition. Nearly.
Go on.
We've got 50% Southdown, 25% Blueface Leicester, and 25% Shetland. So I think you were just nearly, you were really close. You were closer than me. So this is Wold Yarn by Susan Crawford.
Does that start on the Wold? Is that kind of region? No.
No, she's in Lancashire.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I thought that when I first heard the name as well, but she's in Lancashire.
Yeah.
So she has a farm, breeding sheep, they shear them, they spin the yarn, they dye it. Isn't it gorgeous?
The colours are
100% wool.
exceptional on that.
Yeah. I wanted something Christmassy, but not, you know, not traditional Christmassy, so I chose those colours.
I thought winter and autumn colours. Actually, do you know, you could wear it whenever you like.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah.
Colours. It's nice that you haven't restricted it just to Christmas.
Yes, I did think it would be too Christmassy if it was.
Amanda, we're going to move on, only because I know that the shawls have been extremely busy. What I'm about to show you now, I mean, I loved the Girl About Town shawl. Actually, all the shawls are showstoppers. Look at this, though. This really is special. You've got a dream catcher shawl. Almost half the stock has gone. Look at that design. Now, it's a very special yarn. So the wool used in the yarn, it variegates very slightly. It's got that beautiful tone. So it sort of graduates through the same the tones of those beautiful pinks. Is it round, Johnny? Is it wrong way?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you can see the difference. There you see the true catcher. I'm so glad you're here, Amanda. That is stunning. So detailing for a shawl, how beautiful is this?
It's one of my favourites. I absolutely love it.
Do you know, I always kind of think, presenting here at Hochanda, when we see a product, and if in my mind instantly I can think off the top of my head 5 or 6 people who I know would love this, it's going to be popular. It has been. Over half the stock is gone, and we had a lot of stock for this option. Now, I do want to point out that you are getting a £20 saving, so there is a fantastic saving on this. And this shawl you would expect to pay for a shawl of this quality, £47.99. Remember, because it's the little box of crochet, you are getting so much more in your box. Of course, you're getting your pattern, you're getting your beautiful yarn, which we will discuss. But as you can see from all the other boxes, Amanda, the little box of crochet, love to put so many other added gifts inside. Shall we do a bit of an unboxing?
Yes, yeah. So somebody's already been in this one. I don't have to cut it, but look, what a lovely box.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Now, I know, Amanda, you were saying on one of the kits that were here before, a couple of elements were missing. Have you found everything?
Yes, I've got everything in this one.
Okay.
I think it's the Lunar shawl where we're missing a bit, but we've got everything here. So first things first, beautiful pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? Just lovely. Yeah, so what's happening in here? So again, the usual bit of chit chat from me and telling you what's been going on, the terms and the pattern.
It looks so good.
It's a lovely booklet. I really enjoy the putting this together. And that was a picture of Greta who designed it. There she is, lovely Greta Tollner.
How great
actually wearing her shawl.
Actually wearing the shawl.
Yeah, yeah, she's a very clever lady. We use her a lot. And we've got a postcard, as we do most boxes now. And again, a little blank booklet that you can use for journaling or whatever you fancy. This month's stitch markers are by Emma at Yarnisty. And she's laser cut these in acrylic, I think, actually. So you've got 2 stitch markers there.
Very nice.
2 little flowers. This time we've got 2 needles in the bodkin. We've got the one to thread your ends in, and this very fine one to put the beads onto the fringing. So we try not to leave any stone unturned. This is for when you're watching the football with the kids and your hands are freezing, and you just bend that metal thing. I bet you've all seen these, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bend that, and within seconds,
it gets warm.
This gets hot.
Now that, in a few months,
and you
is
have
going
it
to
in
be
your
very
pocket.
useful.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then to regenerate it, you just boil it.
That's right.
What's in here? I know what's in here. We popped in 3 little felt hearts for you to decorate. Now these make great Christmas decorations, or just to hang in a bedroom or in the kitchen, and they've got holes punched around the edge so that you can weave. And in the booklet you'll see photographs of some ones we've done to give you some ideas.
What a lovely thing.
Just a little extra. Again, a lovely hook.
Now, can we pause there, because that hook, it really does look like a beautiful, I would imagine very comfortable to work with.
Yes, it's very comfortable because it's got a little lift there where your thumb goes, so you can, it's great to stop you getting repetitive strain syndrome.
Yeah.
We've got some gorgeous little beads. These are Toho beads from Japan.
Oh.
and I don't know if you can see, but they're a sort of pink iridescent colour, and then they've got silver inside. So they just glisten and they're really beautiful.
So is that to use separately or with the shawl?
That's to use with the shawl.
Oh,
so those are the beads
tassel.
on the fringe, yes. And this is the beautiful yarn.
My goodness.
Oh, look, it's actually got a pattern in it to do a plain shawl.
Yeah.
So if you didn't fancy the mandala shawl, the Dreamcatcher shawl pattern, then you could do plain. But
So
look at
we're
that.
getting 2 patterns
Yes.
effectively in the kit.
Yes, absolutely.
That is a thing of
And this
beauty.
is by Rico. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I love the softness of the graduation through the pinks. So, yeah, you've got a knitted shawl there. I think it's knitted. Yes.
Amanda,
or
I love your excitement. I mean, obviously you've seen these before, but just holding it, imagine when you do get
really
these
excited.
home, the quality, and that is the real thing, the quality of all the kits.
Yes.
What a beautiful shawl. Look, what you're getting here is something that is so incredibly giftable. I know I've said that a lot this hour, but I've got to tell, good. It deserves to be. We're just going to change the details. We are limited stock now, less than 10% of our stock remaining. This is absolutely going to sell out. What I'm going to do, if I just lift this up, I just want to show you the design properly. If I open that up, and then we can see it. Now have a look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful, original Dreamcatcher shawl? You've got such wonderful detailing inside. I guarantee this is the kind of thing that you would wear and people will stop and ask you, where did you buy it? This will be your statement shawl. People will know. They'll associate you for it. I'm sorry, Kirsty. Put that back. I see the disappointment in our floor manager Kirsty's eyes. This is about to go. So I would say in the next few minutes, potentially you could hear me saying, this is gone. We are into single figures. It is about to go. There we go. Do you ever go out and wear this and people sort of stop you?
Oh yes, absolutely.
What's the kind of...
It's so scrumptious, it comes all up round you and looks so cosy as well, and people always say, oh my goodness, your shawl looks so cosy.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like it, where did you get it? Right. And I say, I made it.
We really are about to go. I said single figures, think the lowest single figures you could think of. Okay, $27.99 your price, 980-621 your item number. Right, we're going to move on to our Luna shawl. I have to say that what's nice with the shawls, you've got 3 very unique personalities.
Yes,
so you really can. I know my friends who would like the Dreamcatcher.
Yes,
equally, I've got so many friends I think who would really appreciate the elegance of the Luna as well.
Yes.
So just tell us, with the Luna, who designed it?
So that was designed by a fantastic designer called Fran Morgan, and she does crochet and knitting, but obviously this one's knitted.
Yeah.
And we wanted a shawl that would be good for summer evenings. Just it's very light and soft, and we went for the pale colours so that you could wear it through into summer. Yeah.
Just got to give you a little update. The Dreamcatcher said it was going to go. That has technically sold out. So if it is in your basket, I know, people are like, what? It's gone. Technical sellout. What that means is all our stock is either sold or in your basket. If it is in your basket, please make sure to check out. I promise you, you will not regret it. And you know I'll never say that unless I 100% mean it. This is a beautiful shawl. Okay, back to the Luna. Shall we have a little bit of an unboxing?
Yes. So this is the box, which again, oh look at that, it's so lovely. So that was designed by Katie Peshka again. And I do know that this box has got a couple of bits missing, so I'll talk you through those.
Yeah.
So normally in here would be a postcard, a beautiful postcard, and a notebook as well, but they've gone. So we've got the pattern notebook and a picture of lovely Katie Peshka wearing the shawl. She wears her shawls like I do. I always tie mine on the front like that. Some chit-chat. Oh, I've just realised there's another item missing from this as well, and it's an important one. This candle in a mug comes in this shawl. It's the most beautiful scented candle. It smells of basil and lime.
Oh, that's
and when
nice.
it's finished, you've got this lovely mug. to enjoy.
How big a size is that? Just
So
smaller than a
the
normal mug, or?
It's slightly smaller than a normal mug, but you could still, I'd use it as a hot chocolate mug.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Can I just point out the reason why those items, they will be in your box, is because the last time Linda came to visit us, the box was left here, and just logistics, unfortunately those two weren't in the box.
But we promise you they will be in your box
Yes.
when you arrive. So just to show you that. This box is fantastic. There's also a pair of scissors in this box, and I have to take them out and show you how clever they are, because I think they're just brilliant. If I can find my way in. So these scissors are foldable, which is so good for if you're travelling. Look. Isn't that brilliant? They're rose gold, which was Jenny's favourite. And whenever I put something rose gold in, I always think she would love that. And then you just press them back in. Oh, nearly.
Okay.
And look, that goes in your handbag. Nobody gets poked.
Oh, that's perfect.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's cute.
So they are in there.
We like those.
And, oh, guess what I found under the gold tissue? It wasn't missing. The mug.
Okay, that's good.
So you can see this lovely mug.
That is nice.
Lime and bay leaf. Well, it's good I found it because I lied to you and said it was lime and basil, didn't I? So that's the scented candle, and then you can use the mug afterwards. So that's gorgeous. Then, and what's more, lurking underneath, nothing's missing.
We found it all.
We found it all.
Great.
Here's the notebook, which is a blank notebook, so you can journal in it or whatever. Home is where the yarn is, something that we all echo, I think. And look, that's a familiar sight. You and me snuggled up in the armchair, knitting. We've also got, in this box, a beautiful little stitch marker made by Liz Blunt at Copo. And this one is a forget-me-not, and she designed this for my Jenny, which was very touching to me.
Was a forget-me-not close to Jenny's heart? She liked flowers?
We gave out the seeds at her funeral. That's what she wanted to happen, so I love a forget-me-not, She loves them.
Nice.
And here we've got the knitting needles that you make this shawl with, and these are by Sea Knits from Japan. I've worked with them a lot and I love them. They're again a small family run business and they're very eco-conscious, so I love working with them. Oh, I've got a little pickle in my throat here.
Okay. Look, I'll just give some details. You want to have a sip of water. This is for your Luna, $49.99 your price. You have got the 2 flexi payments as well, 750931 your item number. Just going to give you a reminder of our 7-day savers as well. They are proving popular. They launched at 8 a.m. on Sunday and they're around for 7 days, as the name suggests. This is a seriously chunky yarn. It is huge. It is your super chunky, brought to you by Craft Yourself Silly. Now, Hayley's going to be here with a 1-day special soon. I think it's either this week or next week, and she's going to be using this. So $19.99 your price, saving £10, 006 539. That picture does not do it justice. Kirsty, I don't know if you can just find just a bit of that yarn. That'd be great. What else have we got? We've also got the thread in the mix as well. We're just going to show you some black and white thread. It's teasing you. Oh, there we go. There's the thread. So $11.99 your price there. 10 spools in total. 184,102. We also have some fabrics from the Mill Shop Online very quickly. And so there are the fabrics. Mill Shop Online, $13.98 your price. You are getting, well, now that's really, really nice. So it's 100% cotton and also a denim fabric, 1 meter each. Just going to show you had to see it, the yarn. When we say super chunky, that's how chunky. So that's a 7-day saver we were just discussing. So I mean, I know, right? You had to see that. Okay, so we're just going to finish unboxing the Luna.
Okay, so the last thing to show you from the Luna box is, I've saved the best till last. The yarn, can you see how that glistens? It's absolutely beautiful.
It's like an iridescent.
This is made by West Yorkshire Spinners again, and it's called Exquisite. Of course it's called Exquisite. It is. Can Yanis tell us what this yarn's made of?
Well, I have to feel it to tell you, so...
well...
But by the look of it, that would be... I'm going to go with the Blue Face Leicester. Hampshire?
He's just making this up.
And a white
He's
Shetland?
just making this
No?
up.
Is it?
No, it's 80% Falklands wool and 20% mulberry silk.
Well, I've got that very wrong.
Very wrong.
I don't always get it right. Don't always get it right. So there we go.
It was a good try, wasn't it,
Good
girls?
try.
Oh, so
I wasn't even fed the
lovely.
information. How can I get it wrong? I was given it. Right, now, we've got, time is running out. We've only got a minute left. So very, very quickly, give you a reminder of the best sellers this hour. Everything's been selling really well. The scarves I know are popular. This is your Girl About Town for $17.99. What a beautiful, sorry, I said scarf, it's a shawl. No, it's scarf. Yeah, crochet scarf. Sorry. So there we go. $17.99 your price. 002935 your item number. But remember, within the boxes, you get so much more. There are little gifts inside. I think on that one we had the buttons. Am I right in saying
Yes,
that was the
yes,
buttons?
with the yarn.
We've got the crochet box as well, the basket, which we'll just have a look at. This to me, I mean, if you want an access point or you just want to buy a gift for a friend, I know Christmas is way off, but look, for £12.99, this should be $19.99. You've seen how much thought and attention to detail that Amanda's put into all of the boxes. For £12.99, £7 saving, phenomenal. Amanda, can I just say a huge thank you?
Thank you, it's been really lovely.
The story with your daughter, the origins of the company, it's a beautiful story, and I'm so glad you were able to keep that vision alive.
Yeah.
And it's a real celebration of what an incredible person your daughter was.
Yes, it is.
So
It
you should be
is.
very
Thank
proud.
you.
You said
Thank
she's
you.
watching now. I'm sure she's going to be saying, "Yeah, go on."
She'll be saying something.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much, Amanda.
You're welcome.
What, do you know when you're
Thank
coming
you.
back?
I don't know when I'm coming back yet.
Hopefully
I'll
very
have to
soon.
wait and
I've
see.
really enjoyed this hour. I really have. You're going to enjoy your kits. Please make sure to find the little box of crochet on social media and post your pictures. And also, please tag Hochanda in as well. We're on Facebook, we're on Insta and Twitter. So, coming up next, we have Penta. Oh, it's going to be a good show. Then Dolly Dimples, our lovely Charmaine, is here, and we're going to be journaling. After that, Stackable Solutions with Sam. What a morning here at Hochanda. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we're going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're Scarlet Rose Crafts. We're a family-run business, been in business for 2 years, and our aim is to bring new and innovative new products to the crafting industry.
We've both been involved in crafting industry for many years, and we're continuing to move forward with our new company now.
The Easy Mat Plate is our flagship product, followed by our innovative Easy Shim product.
Our range includes diamond trail plates, ultra-sized dies, cards and sticky sheets.
We're constantly developing new and unusual products, so watch this space.
On our shows, we hope to inspire you with our products so that you can carry on crafting, because our motto is, because we can.
So don't miss the Scarlet Rose Craft shows on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Hayley, and you might have seen me presenting here at Hochanda. Well, I've always been an avid crafter behind the scenes and have been given the opportunity to share some of my favourite products with you in a monthly show called Handmade by Hayley. So I hope you'll join me, let me inspire you, and maybe you will discover a new craft in the process.
Very good morning to you. It is the second of our fantastic shows with the lovely Julia and Pental. Good morning, my darling.
Good morning.
Now, things have been drying.
They have.
Things have been drying.
Yes.
We've got some great projects that we started earlier on. If you missed that, Julia and I were on together. Was it 7 o'clock? Yes.
You nearly said 6, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Was it 7? Was it 8?
Please
All
don't
blurs.
say 6.
It was far too early. That's all I know, Julia. Far too early, quite frankly. But anyway, we battled on. Julia had her grapes. I had half a croissant. We made it through. So if I know, isn't that posh? Because I went to the supermarket yesterday. Some croissant, little treat, you know. Anyway. Not talking breakfast, we're talking Pentart.
Yes.
And we've got some fantastic kits, and I've got some lovely dried elements now to show you from earlier. So what do we get in this first project kit? Talk to me about this kit then, Julia.
Okay, so here we've got some bezels, which are our little metal embellishments.
5 of those.
And we've got some cabochons as well, which will sit nicely on top, or you can just use them to kind of accentuate something else, because they kind of magnify whatever you put on top of. So if you chose to put a part of paper or a sentiment or something, you could use it separately. But anyway, it's intended to be used together or not. So what the idea is that you paint the inside of the bezel with the black acrylic paint, which you've got 20mm with a little nozzle there. That's a matte. Then when that's dry, then you paint some of the hobby glue on, which is a tacky glue. And if you're using the cabochon as well, you paint the back of the cabochon with the hobby glue as well to let it go tacky. Then you sprinkle some of your Galaxy Flakes over. And if you're using the bezel, the cabochon, you can pop that on top, or you can just pour some of the pouring glaze on top, and that gives you a slightly different finish.
In fact, that one is the pouring glaze, and this one is the cabochon. So yeah. Beautiful, either or. And this, we mentioned the one you did earlier, Juliet, so you use, because that's some Galaxy Flakes we've got from another kit, but this is the cabochon, and this is using the Galaxy Flakes we've got in the kit. This is using the Juno Rose. Only the tiniest amount, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
you don't need very much at all. I mean, those pots are huge, and somebody actually messaged me on Facebook. There's a technique called courting crystal, which you can do, which you can... various different products. You can use some of your brushos in there, you can use glitters in there, but you can also put your Galaxy Flakes in there as well. So it's a really nice background.
Gorgeous. What was that called again?
It's called Courting Crystal.
Courting Crystal. Oh, right, brilliant. So that one is just nearly dry there. That one's using the pouring gloss, and that one is using the cabochon. So, and you get 5 each of those, respectively. Pouring glaze, your black acrylic, your hobby glue, and 2 pots of the Galaxy Flake. And then that was done on one of your projects prior to this, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was sort of maybe January time. Yeah.
And
So
is that just grey board?
That's just an 80C square, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Isn't that fantastic? Very busy in the last hour for this one, £16.98. Great price point there. And to experiment with that beautiful pouring glaze, because we've got the larger tubs on the show as well. It's 942321. In fact, lo and behold, here it is. Now, how can we use our pouring glaze? Because this is good stuff,
Yeah,
isn't
it is good stuff. So you can use it to kind of seal things. So if you wanted to make a tray, you can, you know, seal your
coasters.
Anything that you want to protect, basically. And it gives a lovely shine to it. We did have some projects with some round wooden plates. Again, we could use the Galaxy flakes on those, and again pour that on top. But it can go on top of your texture paste and all sorts of different things, just to give it a beautiful covering. You can either pour it on for a thick layer, or you can actually just brush it on. Obviously, it dries quicker if you brush it on, and then you can just keep on putting more and more layers on.
Brilliant. It's fantastic stuff. So that bigger tub affords you the ability to do obviously bigger projects there. If you just want that on its own, $12.99. 481,148. So that's a 230ml pot. Now, Galaxy flakes. So if you love those beautiful bright, we love these, don't we, Julia? Oh, it was just a bunch of noises from me earlier. So if you love this, I mean, it looks like black opals down there, the Ethiopian opals. They look so beautiful. Let's just show you. So this is a set of 3. Behold, the mermaid. Woohoo!
See, that could be very Christmassy, because for me it's like an emerald Christmas green.
Yeah,
you know, so
bit of fluff there. Yeah, there's greens and there's blues. That's why I thought mermaids. But yes, absolutely Christmassy.
They do have different kind of facets to them as far as colours are concerned. And there's different sizes in there as well.
But sorry, I awed all over what you're saying. Look at that. Oh,
it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we've got the bronze in this set.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bronze on that little 80C square that you've got.
Oh, yes.
No,
this
right
one here. Yes, right at the top. Yeah,
right under your nose.
Yeah, that one there. That one there. You can see it. Where, Julie? Where? There we are. I was doing a boy look, wasn't I?
You're so funny.
Where is it? Where is it? Can't see it. It's right there, right in front of you, Fiona. She's gone. The bronze one there. So that's your top set, all 3. Now, they're those.
See if you can knock those over.
Now, I know, that's what I was thinking. Quickly, a note to self. Put lids back on, Fiona. Uranus vibe, and then your... Mars brown. They love their planetary aspects there, don't they?
Yeah, well, they are called Galaxy flakes.
Oh, well, yeah, they're clues in their title. I'm sharp today, aren't I, Julia? Sharp, eh? Nothing's going to get by me, is it? Dear. Nice and easy one for me to remember. Bright. Look at that. This is as bright as I am. This is. Look at that yellow. I love those. Pluto yellow.
Sunshine in a tub.
Sunshine, that is sunshine personified. And then this will go nice, as you said, Julia, earlier, with the lovely glow kits we've got.
Yeah.
Look at that. Venus magenta. I don't know why I'm booming it, but there we go. Feels like it needs a title. Yeah. And a favourite of my producer, Jupiter White. Whisper. Jupiter White. And that's got a lovely sort of rainbow iridescence on it, hasn't it?
It's lovely. They're great big Christmas projects, that one.
Snowy, yes, I love that, Julie. Yes, snowy. That's all I'm going to say. $9.99, 635219, proving very popular. I mean, it's a great price point, isn't it? And a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw how much I used in the last hour, and we'll have a go again in a minute, so you'll see how little I use.
Fantastic. Don't miss out. $9.99, 635219. Now, our mediums. Now, this is great as well if you want to dip your toes and have a go, isn't it? Because you've got 4 fantastic pots here, haven't you? And something you said earlier to me, Julia, about... Because I was thinking, only use me ceramic decoupage on me ceramic. But you said, have you got that? You can use it on this, you know, a bit of card or whatever. But I know they are specific
those
for...
are specific ones, those. Yeah. It's your fabric paint that you can use on other things.
We're talking about, yeah. So what we've got here, talk to me about what we've got here then, Julia.
So you've got your matte and your silky shine, regular kind of decoupage glues, if you like. Then you've got a textile one, which is the one that we used on the shopping bag earlier.
Yes.
And you've also got the ceramic one, which is obviously going to go on your
ceramics
Ceramics,
and your
yeah.
glass as well.
Yes, vases and what have you. So that's a fantastic set, isn't it?
It's really useful because there's nothing worse than having not having the right glue
for the right project. Yeah, absolutely. So great value. $12.99 for all 4 of those pots. 038164 allows you to experiment. If you've only done your ceramic, you can go then onto your fabric, or if you've only done your decoupage, you've got the other pots there to dip your toes into as well. It's absolutely brilliant. The wax paste now as well. Not only do they look gorgeous, but they smell gorgeous. These are beautiful. Should we have another whiff? Oh, citrusy goodness. That's what that is.
Smelly vision.
We do need smelly vision. It's just, citrusy beautifulness.
Is that my favourite?
That is your favourite?
Yeah, that's the silver
Oh,
one. Yeah.
That's beautiful, that is. Look at this. Ooh. Look at the shine. That's the tiniest
It's
amount.
almost got little bits of glitter in that one.
Isn't it?
I think it's just mica, but it's really
just
lovely.
Amazing. Look at that, tiniest little amount. So powerful, it packs a powerful punch. So in our top set here, we've got sparkling silver, our lovely green, and our lovely gold. And earlier on, if you missed the 7 o'clock show, Julia used the gold with the micro crackle, and it looked amazing, didn't it? She'll show you those. $13.99. So that's that first set. And my second set is the peach, the purple, and the blue. And again, a little bit goes a long way, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful.
And they do. I mean, Pentart are chemists, and they test their products absolutely thoroughly. You know, they've even got a machine where they can test what their products would be like in 6 months' time, that sort of thing.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, I've had mine for a while, and they're still really lovely and creamy, and not gone hard or anything. They're just really, really lovely product.
Beautiful. So decide which 3 you want, but for that price, maybe go for all 6. $13.99 for 3, 638-467. Now, talking of crackle varnish, the micro crackle varnish, this is exactly what we were talking about with that beautiful chameleon gold there as well. So it's parts 1 and part 2, which makes life easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's much better than giving them a title.
I agree. Just use part 1 first and then part 2 second. And this was just on an MDF tag. We've got lots on the website. A bit of decoupage there, and then your micro crackle.
Yeah, and the paint on there is the
blue
from the kit. Yeah, it's not the glow in the dark one. It's the normal fabric paint. But remember, fabric paints you can put on any surface.
That was it. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, don't just think fabric. Absolutely. But look at the detail on that mite. It's so fine. And we were talking about how much Leonie uses this as well. And you were saying, Julie, you've never seen one that can get it this fine.
I've never seen it.
This kind of quality.
It is so easy. You just leave it to do its own thing, and it does it. And the one that we did earlier, I think, is ready actually.
Oh, and you put the white gold wax paste over it, and it just like this one. It brings out those micro crackles with that gold vintage look. Just beautiful. At $9.99, 964 688. And then our light modelling place. Yes, has anybody emailed in or told us the magic word?
Don't know.
We were trying to think of a good word to describe if you're putting your model paste into your moulds, and it comes out, it's almost like lace. It's not quite like foam. What were you on about marshmallows, Julie?
I do think it's like marshmallows.
How beautiful is that? You can cut it up. It's got malleability. It's got a firmness to it. It's not rigid. I mean, if you've got any, I know Leonie loves this as well. I mean, just beautiful for any of your moulds there. It's magical stuff. It's alchemy in a pot. $10.99, 562423. We were trying to think of a good word to describe the feeling of it. But, yeah, you've got to let us know, because I'm stuck today. Right, OK, now, this is a project kit, isn't it, that we did at 7 o'clock?
Yes. Yes, so this is your shopping bag kit. So you've got a good size shopping bag. It's bigger than A3 because I kind of measured it for you at 7 o'clock. With a big strap. Then you've got 5 paints. You've got 3 glow-in-the-dark paints, and you've got 2 regular paints. And they're all fabric paints, and they're all 3D. They've got a little nozzle there so you can draw with them. And with the glow-in-the-dark ones, the deeper, so if you actually take it direct from the nozzle rather than paint with it, then it's going to glow more, but you can actually have a lesser glow if you paint flat with it. And then you've got the Stamperia rice paper, and you've got the textile decoupage glue.
Beautiful, and earlier Julia did the bag, and I know she'll show us that, and created lovely texture on the front of that as well. So to give an example of what Julia was just explaining there, the thicker you do it, the more the powerful punch with that neon one.
Yes, yeah.
And then you can also obviously paint with it as well, and stencil through it as well.
Yes, you can.
We can use this for the cards, can't we? Not just fabric.
We can, absolutely. So, I mean, that is on card, because I was practicing, and the top word is in green, the pale green and the pale blue, which when they glow, they are.
And I can see clearer in the studio than I can on the camera. No,
Yes,
no offence to my director.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that there. But you can see it is when it is thicker, you just get that pop, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I mean, you can, as you can see, we can stamp with it as well, but because it's thinner, you don't get quite such a pop of the glow.
And there it is again on
That's
some.
just me practicing there. There is a great YouTube video that I've posted to all the pages that shows, it's only about 3 minutes long, so it's going to take you long to watch, that shows some great techniques with the project that we've got on the show and how to do that technique as well. It's a really, really good video.
Yeah, absolutely. £22.92, 520 905. And then again, we've got a great idea with the black cushion. So you get your black regular cushion there with the zip, the cushion cover. You get 4 of your lovely felt button sizes there as well. You get 2 of the fabric paints in the neon yellow and is that the pale green? I think it is. Yeah, the pale green. You also get, because this is quite a new phenomenon, isn't it, for Pentart, the felt glue?
Yeah. Both of these products have been developed in the last sort of 6 months. And there is a video on that as well, because you can, not just for felt, the glue you can actually use with things like denim and other textiles as well. And the video, I've shared the video to all the pages for that this morning as well, because it shows you kind of projects where you've got, if you've got like say a box, you can actually line the inside of the box with fabric.
Yeah.
And actually put like sort of denim embellishments on, or you can cover journals with it as well. So it's a really good kind of fabric glue.
Yeah.
So that's worth a look as well. It's only about a 3-minute video.
Got a picture as well of the cushion there.
Yeah, that was their kind of idea of their projects.
Lovely.
With what we've got.
Gorgeous. £19.92. Don't forget, you can just do your lovely cards. There's Julie's lovely card, which with a few of those buttons as well. So it's not just for the fabric.
Yeah, don't judge me on that.
I think that's gorgeous. I don't know why you keep putting it down. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. 314060. Okay, and then something that was proving very popular this morning was the set of 5. So we could dip our toes into just using the paints themselves.
Yeah, or I mean, like I was saying this morning, the ones that you get in the kits are like project tubs.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got plenty to do the project, but you might want to do a little bit more, or if like me, you've experimented before and by the time you get to the project you haven't got enough left.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go for the set of 5.
Absolutely. And they're not white, as Julia was explaining.
No.
That's a pale blue, pale green, the yellow, the orange and the bright pink. And then, you know, you have got the options. Tell me what you did on this card again, Julia.
So I'm going to show you how to do that. We just spread some heavy body gel through a stencil, leave the stencil in place, and then just put some of the yellow paint on top, remove the stencil, and then I've also put inside the flowers, I've put some little spots, and also the black flowers are a stamp where I've stamped with it, but again, that's not such a pop because it's just a thin layer of the paint.
Lovely.
But it does coordinate in anyway. But.
Beautiful. £16.95. Yeah, we must forget it's not just for the fabric. 120644. A couple other things I just want to mention behind me. We've got, talking of heavy body gel, we have got 2 of these in the matte and the glossy with the Pentart. Superb quality. What can we do with these as well then, Julia?
So, like we said, you can put those through stencils.
Yep.
So you can colour them with any of your mediums. You can also use them as a glue. You can use them as a dimensional
Texture,
piece. So you can actually raise pieces up. So you can, use it for like your decoupage. Regular decoupage as opposed to flat decoupage. So yeah, you can use it for loads of different things. I know Leonie uses it for glue.
You can have those lovely, what are grains, but they're like, the little texture.
The 3D balls.
Yeah, the 3D balls.
She loves the 3D balls.
Yeah,
does
the fine ones and sand I've seen used.
Yeah, lots of different things. But we're gonna play with that quite a bit now. Yeah.
It's got Both of those big tubs as well, $14.99, 386404. And then I've also got my primer paste. You love this primer paste.
Yes.
This is good stuff, isn't it,
This ain't
Julia?
no ordinary gesso. This is super, super thick gesso, so it gives you texture. You can pop it through your stencils and it gives dimension. You can mix it with things like the 3D balls and give texture. You can run combs through it and draw in it. You can do all sorts of things with that because it's a dimensional gesso, but you can also just paint it on if you want to.
You can indeed, and it's good stuff. $14.99, 838-256. And then we've got our lovely transparent pigment dispersion. Now, you said these pack a powerful punch, didn't you, Julia?
Yeah, again, we're going to be using those because you only need one drop and it goes a long way. There are a couple of different pigments that Pentart do. This is the transparent one, so it means that any transparent medium is going to stay transparent but just be coloured. If you use the other one that they do, it will then make any transparent medium opaque. So that's the difference.
That's the difference,
yeah.
Pick a mix, choose any two. Sorry about my explosion in the red one there. Yours won't look like that. $9.99, 102 905. Right then, let's see some of these gorgeous products in action with you then, Julia.
Okie dokie. I'll quickly show you this because we're not going to spend, we're going to do lots and lots of techniques, but I'll just quickly show you this because I couldn't cope with the project that they showed me because I can't draw. So this is the cushion. So as you can see, it's just a square cushion, and I've used the felt glue to add the buttons, and you can see they are well stuck. I've drawn just with a ruler some lines with a white pen which will come out. Excuse me, will come out. I've painted some of the green of the glow-in-the-dark paint between the lines, so that's why it's a thin coating, and then I've scribbled some and done some dots, and then there's some of the pale green in here as well. So that was what I was going to do, just do some panels, and that was going to be my cushion.
Gorgeous.
But we're going to play with some other things because that's not exciting to watch. So we're going to do because I know some people weren't actually up at
7 o'clock.
Why would they
Why
be?
would you be? Yeah. There's no need.
Absolutely no need whatsoever. So we're going to just have a quick go at this, and while it's drying, we do something else.
Right.
So we're taking two of the bezels, and we're just going to put a little tiny spot of the black acrylic paint. In fact, that's a big one. And a little bit there, in there. And I'm going to nick your hobby glue, if I may.
That's okay. I was just getting excited, thinking, what flakes are we going to use?
Well, we'll use whatever colour you want.
Oh, good.
So we're just painting this on, and the reason why we tend to do this with the Galaxy flakes because they kind of pop a little bit better than just putting them on the metal. And it's in your kit anyway. And it's a really good black acrylic paint.
Can we use the yellow, do you think?
Yeah, of course we can. We can use two different colours.
Oh, so what about the yellow? Do you think the yellow and the bronze would work, or the yellow and the turquoise, or...?
Well, we can do one in one and one in the other, so it doesn't really matter whether they work together.
No, let's do the yellow. You choose the other one. What other one do you want?
Should we do that? Oh, we don't have one from the other kit, so let's do the bronze.
Let's do the bronze. Lovely, yeah.
Maybe we'll throw some white ones in as well. Because we can. Right. Because that's drying. Now, in the previous hour, I did this, and looking at this, I don't think I actually painted the whole thing by the looks of it. So, should we just recap what we did here?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this properly, or kind of properly.
There was kind of a bit of the project missing from each of them. The sum total together made
it's
it
too
all
early
okay.
for me. Maybe people will listen to me when they see the mess I make and not put me on at 7 o'clock in the morning. Just saying.
There ain't enough grapes in the world for us to be able to there at 7. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So what I've done in the background is I just painted my MDF tag with the gesso primer, the white one, and then I've used a stencil, and you can see it's quite dimensional, and pop the gesso through again. So that's not a texture paste, that's the gesso primer.
Gosh.
Because it's super stuff.
Yeah.
And what I forgot to do was actually paint my little bit up here, and I've just used the fabric paint because you can put your fabric paint
on your MDF as well as on your card and whatever else you want on. What I did remember by accident was that underneath your rice paper you do want it to be the paler colour, you don't want it to be the darker colour.
Which is what happened with our lady.
Which is what happened with the lady.
Because I like our blue lady.
I know, but she's almost like an under the sea lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
She's a mermaid lady or whatever they're called. Mermaids, that's the one. It's still too early for me. I'm scuppered for the rest of the day now.
Nothing before 12 in future, please. She can't cope.
I can't. So we painted that. The rice paper is a Stamperia one, which we had on earlier in the year, and I've used the matte decoupage varnish, which is in the 4 kit, to put that on. So a layer on the MDF, then a layer on the back of the rice paper, and then a layer on the top as well. So it's well and truly done. Let's just give this a blast to dry it. So normally I would have done a little bit of painting first and then put that on, but we're all right. There's always a way around it. You can actually blast the gesso dry as well, but you just have to be a little bit careful because it can actually bubble up. Obviously it's completely dry now, so it's absolutely fine. Then we go with our micro and we go for our number 1. So I don't know whether on the other one, whether I've missed a bit of this number 1 or missed a bit of number 2. But we'll see. You'll see what I mean when I get there. And another brush. And a good layer over. Now this takes about an hour, I suppose, to dry. And I think I know that when I talked to Leonie about this, because we both get in a bit of a mess as to what you can force dry, what you don't need to, what's a 1-part crackle, what's a 2-part crackle. It does help when there's a number on the pot, because you know if you've got a pot that's got a number 1 on it, there must be a pot with number 2 on it somewhere, which does help. So we're going to give a good old coating of that there. Obviously, the thicker you put it on, the longer it's going to take to dry. And then we're going to put that aside to dry. Blue fingers. Then this one has actually had a number 2 on it as well. But not completely, by the looks of it. But we can't actually see an awful lot that's going on here. So what we're going to do is grab our wax paste and let's go for a different colour. Let's try, let's see what the violet looks like.
Ooh.
So that's not quite dry yet because I put more paint on there. Let's go for a little bit of this. And let's see what it looks like.
Micro crackle.
I have got some on there. I can see some crackle actually. But I don't think I did it all. Like I say, I think I must have missed a little bit because I can't do a whole project properly, can I? I think I did at home. I think I was all right at home.
Yeah, it's just these tags since, you know, 7 this
just
morning.
these early starts. So we're just knocking it back with our towel. It's not as pronounced as the girly one I did. Let's see whether we've got any more on here. That's better. Obviously, play around with your colours. I do like the white gold. The white gold works really, really well. The more you put on, the more that's going to sit in the cracks. And it smells lovely. There we go. And just rub it back. And let's see if we can get this a wiggle on so we can see. This is so micro that it's quite hard to see. Ah, good camera work. But you can see, because there's a gap there, there's like a line, isn't there, a brush line?
Oh, well, you completely stopped.
I completely didn't do it right, did I?
Did you just get distracted, or you can see it there?
I don't know, but you can see how micro that is. It really is where it says on the tin. It's tremendous stuff.
Can we see the lady? Because that's even more prevalent, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the lady.
Yeah,
so we did this one earlier.
You can really see it there as well. And that's with the gold wax, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just tremendous, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
I've never seen such a good crackle. It definitely is what it says on the tin.
It's fantastic. Yep. Fantastic. Thank you, Julia. $13.99. That's the chameleon wax paste. Choose whichever three there. They both come in sets of 3 there. But let's start with our project kit because we're just waiting for that acrylic paint to dry. So what are you getting? You are getting 5 of the actual bezels, or there could be pendants, or if you're mixed media or in your frames, beautiful. You're getting 5 of those cabochons to use with them, or as Julia said, you know, separately to magnify another piece of your work, because that's what they do. It would be nice to have a little photo or anything like that, a little cameo. Then you're getting that black acrylic. You get the same tub in terms of the actual glue as well. There we go, the hobby glue. So you paint the background with the black and then you pop on your glue there while it gets tacky. And then we have got the pouring glaze. Now you can either put the cabochon on top or use your pouring glaze. So here is 2 that Julia, that's the pouring glaze one, and that is the cabochon. Equally very effective, equally beautiful. And this was the one we did earlier. One is the pouring glaze. Let me keep that in the right order, then you know that's the pouring glaze and that is the cabochon. So very, very effective on your projects, because you're also getting in this project kit your pouring glaze there, 100 ml. And if you can see this larger project here, absolutely fantastic. In terms of, you know, that's a lovely sort of box, but could be mixed media, could be, you were talking about wooden plates, Julia, weren't you, or coasters, anything you want to glaze over.
I think